comes out, you'll notice things about it.
Yeah.
Sense. So there's a lot of hidden meaning behind there's a lot of hidden things in that photo, which is also just one of a series. That's just the first that's come out. So
nice.
There's more to come.
Do you think we're going to be touring anytime soon? Do you think, what do you think is timetable? What do you think it's going to be like? Honestly,
I have no idea. It's mind blowing to me. It's crazy. I'm hearing 2021 is what that's kind of what I'm hearing. I mean, it's a real bummer. It's very difficult to release music and not be able to complete the circle and play it live.
Right.
We're certainly itching to play. But I'm trying to look. I mean, we had amazing touring set up for this round. It was like all the festivals. It was the Foo Fighters, Guns N' Roses, Pearl Jam. Like the list went on. And I'm trying to look at it positively. Like, okay, nothing's canceled. It's just pushed. It's just postponed. Yeah. You just got to ride the storm out, and it'll pass, like every storm does. And then music's gonna come. Live music, I think, in one way, will come back better than ever because everyone wants it so bad. Everyone needs it. So that's at least my positive spin on it.
Well, I think even if we all have to stand 2 feet away from each other and wear masks, when we can stand and look up and see bands like yours and Foo Fighters and Pearl Jam and whatever playing live again, I mean, it's going to be freaking amazing. So hopefully sooner than later. And I know we got to wrap up here in a second, but I want to talk about the single, Death by Rock and Roll. The freaking guitar. Are you kidding me? Wow. Where did that come from?
It came from, that's all Ben, man.
Wow. He lets that hair down and just goes. Wow.
He doesn't suck.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't. He's so quiet too. And then I press play on that, and 4 seconds in, it just that and.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hello, it's Tuesday. Make note of that, Scott.
Okay.
It's the day after Monday.
Put that.
Tuesday, Tuesday, and it is September the 10th, 2024, and guess what, guys?
What?
We are in this room all together.
Live.
Yes,
this is live.
We are live. And we are joined by Tina this morning. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, you're smiling at 6 o'clock in the morning. Nobody else is smiling here.
I know. We all don't smile. Like, you are, like, so bright. It's beautiful.
I feel...
It's gas, isn't it?
It's a little bit of gas, but it is also the fact that I did these heatless curls last night while I was sleeping. This all happened while I was sleeping.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I woke up and came in here and looking like $1,000,000.
Isn't it wild? We have the technology now where we could just put stuff in our hair and then it works magic overnight.
Yeah, it is. And you have natural curls, Rizz, so you don't understand. Like, my hair is so straight that it sucks, so I have to get up at 3 and curl it. I haven't done the heatless curlers.
Ooh, it's going to be a game changer for you.
I need to try that.
Especially because we kind of have similar hair, kind of fine.
Yeah.
We have a lot of it, but it's fine.
That's what my grandma said. A lot of it, but
so
it's fine.
Thick and fine.
That's right.
Yummy.
Well, what's great is you get to come in today and watch Rafe get shot in the ass because that's happening.
Yeah, I had to check. I was like, ooh, is it my butt or Rafe's butt? And it's Rafe's butt.
I'm not going to lie. The first thing I did, even before...
We should do it right now.
Even before I took my morning pee, I checked to see if I was in last place for the
Were you on the toilet when
He
you
was just in
checked?
quotation marks, by the way.
You weren't sitting down on your toilet when you checked?
He peed
No,
in
this
his butt.
is a stand situation.
Okay.
This was a standing situation, Lern.
Just making sure.
Yeah, standing.
This was a standing situation. No, I said before I even did that.
Right.
I popped up out of bed, cracked open that 1057thepoint.com/pics page.
Wow.
Scrolled down. Rafe's in last.
At least this is the time to get shot, because it's just one.
It's only one.
You know,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah, but it's not. What? No, it's week one. I'm already at week one looking at multiple shots moving forward.
Yeah, but it's only...
It's the worst time to get
It's
shot.
only
the
one
best time to get
today.
shot is week 16. Because you ain't getting nothing after that.
Yeah, but at week 16, you may be facing multiple shots. This being week one.
But I'm saying if you're for the first time getting shot, week one is the worst
I
week.
don't like this glass half empty attitude.
In my book, it
I
sucks.
bet you don't. That's why you got up and checked during your morning wee-wee.
In my book, it sucks even worse that it's a tiebreaker.
you lost on a tiebreaker.
I lost
And you
with
lost
11.
with
the first
11
week.
wins.
11 last year, you could have been number one on some weeks.
That is rough.
How many games are
I
all
feel
together?
for you.
16 games?
I think there's 16. Yeah, we are involved in 16. Obviously, not the playoffs.
Well, were there 16 games played
You know who got me,
for
dude?
week number 1?
Oh! How many games played? Yes, I believe it.
I
is
believe it was 16 games
Let me
altogether.
look that up.
Okay.
And Rafe, myself, and Lern only missed 5, which is, that's good, right?
That's great.
It's very good.
Dude. Again, we've had some weeks where people are getting 6, 7, and they're winning with 9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last week there were
When I
16 games played.
I just looked at the early games, and I didn't look at everyone else's picks, and I was like, oh,
Feeling good, huh?
I made like 7 on the early games. Thursday,
Feeling good.
going into the 3 o'clock games, I'm like, I only got to win 3 of these to get 10. 10 will get me through. Anything after that's gravy. Wrong.
Well, with 11, but plus 94. Thick but fine-haired Lern.
Thank you.
With 11, plus 8-4, so 10 points off the Lern score, which is significant. So Lern really won the tiebreaker. With curly dark hair,
Yeah.
Scott Rizzuto.
Yeah, me. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, he gets the clap.
Yeah, I get that.
And then Rafe was just under you, really, with 11 wins and a plus 80. So it was only a 4-point difference on your guesses there.
Failed.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
With long hair.
But again, it's only one shot.
Long wavy hair. I'm in the middle.
Long wavy hair.
Long wavy
Useless
hair.
wavy hair that won't go either way. That's fine. I'll take my shots. I blame Derek Carr. I've decided that I'm hanging this week on Derek Carr, ex-Raider. Sucked last year.
Saint.
Stunk last year so bad. I was like, there's no way the
pretty
Saints
damn
are good.
on
And then-
Sunday.
And then the Saints came out and just, I mean, I get they played the Panthers, but I was like,
Whoop their ass.
man, just smoked them so
Yeah.
hard.
I thought you said Eric Carr from Kiss. I was like, what did he have? He's dead.
No, Derek Carr.
Eric Carr from Kiss is who I've decided.
They both wear eyeliner.
Right.
They
No
may
context.
be related. I don't know. But
Both
Rafe
runners.
will receive his one-shot punishment. But, I mean, overall,
It'll be a long year.
the Rizz show did lose the first week. So
Yeah, significant loss. I mean, they won it
Yeah.
fair and square by 5. They had a total of 64. We had 59.
Although the worst of the bunch, I believe, was
Andrew Marsh.
Andrew Marsh.
with 10.
What's up with him?
By
He gets the
himself
dunce
last.
cap of the week.
He always is doing bad for them. Like, I remember last season, he just was terrible. And why is he so bad? Like, how are any of them that bad over there?
Andrew Marsh. I don't even know who he
Andrew
is,
Marsh,
but I
very
just
handsome.
feel
He
bad
looks
for
like a
him.
model. He looks
I
like an
do?
H&M
Okay.
model.
He's the guy with the home run derby.
Yeah, he's at
Oh,
the
yeah,
home
yeah,
run
yeah. Okay, I
Very
do.
super
Very hot.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Attractive.
That's why he does bad. You don't get both. You don't get the looks and the brains.
That's true.
But he is this week's dunce of the week, which is going to be a new thing. That's good for whoever comes in last place for the entire competition. Overall, the dunce of the week.
I like that.
So, hey, you know what, Lern? If you want to
What?
keep track,
Yeah, man.
so week 1, Rafe loses.
Okay. I'm going to make an Excel spreadsheet.
Oh,
Here we go.
man.
Whoa.
Somebody's got something to do.
I've got a question. Why are you using Excel spreadsheets and not Google Docs
That's
or
a good
Google
point.
Sheets? Is
You
it
know-
because you have money? Are you?
No, I'm analog. So I do have Google spreadsheets, but I don't ever use them for
I
like
don't like
anything.
Google.
You know what? I'll do it for you.
You gonna hand those devils all your
No,
information?
don't make your guys' little pick'em whatever sports challenge
Look at
thing
this.
a Google sheet
Here it
just
is.
to make me.
I don't like Google.
I'm going
just
to say
gonna hand-
presented by
just gonna
Tina
hand-
D-Ball.
You're just gonna hand those Google devils all your information
See,
like
anytime
that?
Google's brought
Oh, you.
up, you trigger Moon.
show.
I accept every
Anytime
cookie.
you bring up Google, Moon
I'm
is
just
triggered.
representing all of us out here.
Oh, I let him in.
I'm just trying to keep track of things, buddy.
Just answer the question.
Well, then I can invite you all to this spreadsheet, and then we can all have it.
Okay. Well, listen.
How exciting.
See, I love that. I want to be part of the spreadsheet. I'm not even part of it. I just want to keep tabs on you
I
guys.
don't even care.
Right.
Just write it down.
Put me in.
Dunce of
Too
the-
late. Too late. I
Dunce
am
of the week
in
is
row E
Andrew
right
Marsh.
And can I be the mascot?
yes.
Sure.
Can I be your guys' mascot for the
Sure.
fan?
Write that down in the Google Doc.
Yeah, it's the Rizz Show NFL spreadsheet presented by Tina D-Ball.
That
That's what
is
is
Sick.
Great.
You're definitely the mascot. I pick my team. I pick my teams based on which mascot would beat up the other mascot, and you can certainly beat up their mascot. So yes,
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
don't have a mascot.
I love that.
Their mascot is air.
Yeah.
They don't have one. You could totally beat that up. Hey, those of us who are parents, do we use the Life 360 app?
we don't, but pretty much every one of our kids' friends do.
Do we know what that is, guys? The Life 360?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe we use that to keep track of our parents who are elderly.
I use that for my mom, but not the 360. I have like her location at all times. I got to know where she is at all times.
This is like an app though that will tell you like how fast she's moving.
Oh,
And you can like set a thing that says like if my daughter's moving more than 70 miles an hour, it'll ping it.
well, my mom will definitely be going more than 70. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, this app is a whole thing. Mm-hmm. When the kids get to school, I get a notification saying the boy is at school. The boy has arrived at home.
Really?
The boy is traveling 80 miles an hour with his buddy Austin.
Oh, Austin's in the car now.
Oh yeah, my daughter is driving now, and on occasion she's taking friends to school or something like that, and one of the moms was like, "You were going 65, and it's 60."
Is it too much information though?
That was a bit much for me when I heard it. I was like, "Guys, don't tell me that stuff.
I don't like it.
Don't."
I'm with him.
But go 60, please.
Granted, I don't have children, but I still don't like it. It's too
not
much.
all it's used
Too much,
for.
huh?
It's used
much.
for spouses too. I feel like when I worked at the bar, I'd see a lot of dudes being like, "Damn it, my wife's got 360 on."
Yeah.
It's just like a way to be like, "Hurry up, give me my tab.
No,
I have 2 beers. I got to get out of here."
And that was a discussion my wife and I had. Because once my son turned the age where his buddies are going to come pick him up, I don't know. I go back to my parents didn't have this when I was, running around. And look, I'm fine.
Oh,
Right, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You're basically putting a homing beacon.
But this technology was not available then. And maybe if it was available, my parents would have used it. I don't know.
Dude, listen, the stress of a parent with a brand new driver, because, listen, none of them are good. They're 16-year-olds, so they're not supposed to be good. They're not ready for this. This is a huge thing with a 2,000-pound killing machine. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And the fear that is just like inevitably there. This can ease a little bit. I don't care personally. Like my wife has, I have the, like Lern says, share the location. Like I want her to know where I am all the time. God forbid something happens. She needs to know where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a high-value target.
High value targets.
I'm just saying, like,
HVT.
if she needs to know
Yep.
where I am, she already knows. It's right there. How lovely is that? I think it's great. I got nothing to hide.
No, and that's what my wife and I had the discussion. Like, what, are you going to keep track of me?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, go ahead, man. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I was like, please, yes.
Yeah, you're
Keep track of me.
pretty predictable.
Here and then home with the occasional stop at the gas station.
Whatever Facebook events are on the Rizz Show page, that's where Rizz is at.
Yeah.
That's
That's
where
it. You will find me there.
And
But it is more for the kids. Now there are some. There's some gray area when it comes to do we still have the Live 360 or Live 360 when the kids go to college?
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
see,
my
I say
mom.
no.
My mom and my sister had a big falling out about this because my sister, again, just sharing the location via Apple, my sister's like, I want to stop sharing because, like, what if I, meet a guy?
Do I want my mom
And mom-
keeping track of me 24/7?
Mom, while Emily was at Truman, would be constantly on her phone seeing where Emily was. Oh, you're at Taco Bell right now. Oh, whose house did you stay at last night?
wow.
Oh, And so,
Right.
it did get really annoying, and they had to break that because my sister was getting fed up.
Because there's a freedom that comes to being at college. Like
Yes.
you've cut the strings right out of the nest.
Right, but you can also get murdered in college. And then what?
Okay, I mean,
Well, you can get murdered,
anywhere.
I know, but you're still kind of under the payroll of your parents while you're on tuition and stuff. You're still
But
kind of under the
when will it end?
canopy of parenthood.
your mom's like, oh my God, why are you at Taco Bell at 2 a.m.? And if my mother had access to Live 360, my mom, Svetlana, would have been like, Christina, why do you keep spending all your money on Taco Bell?
I thought you were going to say she's going to tell you to pick her up, a quesarito. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Pick me up a quesarito. She doesn't sound like that.
No.
Pick me up a
That's
No.
the thing. Like, imagine your parents having that app when you were like hitting the back roads.
Right.
I want my parents knowing what me and my high school girlfriend were up to.
So if it's okay,
Parked out at the barricades.
Right.
if it's okay, where's the cutoff?
When you're out of college,
Out of
according
the
to
house?
Learn,
Yeah,
or-
if they're still paying
or
for
maybe
stuff,
never.
they should be able to allow to see where you are.
Well, and then,
You
That's an
think
investment.
you think so?
that's funny
I
because
think.
that is what has been brought up the most in our household. My daughter doesn't care. She's like, yeah, whatever. My son, he keeps bringing it up every year. He's like, yo, when are you going to lift the restrictions on the games apps? Because I got it for like half an hour. I don't want you playing games all day on your phone. He's already on there like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that, average a day. He's like, when are you going to lift that? And I was like, well, how about every year that goes by, we discuss it and figure out, hey, what's a priority to you here? What do you feel is invasive?
Right.
Whatever. And he goes, well, when is it just going to be mine? And I go, when it's yours, meaning you pay for the phone.
Yeah, it could be a motivator to like get off of the payroll of your parents. Okay, I want the Live 360 to stop. I want the gaming limitations to stop.
That's what I told him. I was like, yo, when
I'm of the year in college.
I said, when
Is
you're
it
paying
free?
your phone
Is it
bill,
free?
We'll talk to you in a couple
Okay,
more
fine.
years. We'll talk to you in
Fine.
a couple more
Yeah.
years.
I'll check with my sister.
Okay,
Yeah.
write it down.
I'm writing in the
Put it in
Google
the spreadsheet.
Put it in the spreadsheet.
When he drops.
Presented.
The boy goes to
Presented by
college in
Tina
3
Debo.
years.
Scott's sister's dealing with this.
Yeah, my nephew just went off to college, and so I'll find out if he's still on the 360, which I guarantee he is.
Write it down. Well,
Call him right now. Get him on the horn.
Yeah, we'll
And
see
there-
if he's up.
there are
You'll know. Just log on to 360 and see if he's moving.
I have so many ongoing Rizz Show things in this Excel spreadsheet that I have been
write
accumulating.
down September 10th, 2024. Rizz says when the kids go to college, Life 360's off the phone.
9/10/2024.
But senior year, you got an 18-year-old kid, presumably. 18, senior year high school. You gonna know what he's eating at midnight? You gonna know
Well,
where he
I mean,
is?
I have
You
to
know
ask.
what he's eating at midnight.
Taco Bell, right? Right, Tina?
Yep.
Right. I mean, right. I mean, are you gonna reassess this each year, or how do you're just gonna go? It's all or nothing.
I don't know. I have to have some self-control too.
Right. I don't care unless I care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about
There's
the personal
something
stuff.
on the parents too where you don't have. Okay, it may be on the phone, but you don't have to look at it. Too much data.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is addiction. I'm just worried about like my son spending 5 hours on a phone. It's not necessarily what he's doing on it. I just don't want him. I just want him doing other things. That's all. So there's just like there's time limits, and then of course there's a location thing, so I can know did he make it to school in his freaking sister's car.
How about throwing some of this back on the parents? By the way, you don't have to look at it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just have it on your
Note that
phone.
in the spreadsheet.
Okay.
Because I want a GoPro in your Jeep when you drop him off at school, and it's just you staring at 360 the whole drive home,
Yeah.
crying, listening to Forever Young.
No, well, it's going to be on.
Listening to Goodbye
You
Horses.
didn't go
Yeah.
straight to class,
He's like, every mile I drive, we're further apart on the GPS ping.
dude. It is hard.
When
When I
I
drive-
drop the boy off at wherever he's going to go, you know exactly what's going to be playing.
Yeah.
As I
Cat Stevens.
drive out of the parking lot.
What's that? Something really cool to get chicks? Yeah.
Roll the windows down.
There it
Drive
is.
through the quad.
Now that
It's
is
Harry
cool.
Chapin.
Do you cry? Because I think that would really add a layer to this bit you have with the kid. If you could start crying, if you could facilitate some sort of cry, maybe a drop of Tabasco in the eye, and then get out of the car and maybe give a
He'll
wave.
cry.
I'll cry.
Yeah, that's cool.
He cries in his car all the time.
He'd say, I'm gonna be like you.
God, what a banger.
You know I'm gonna be
I'm
like
going to be like you, Dad.
Yeah. And
My
I'm
son.
He'll be waving, he'll be shaking his fist if he's like you.
I'm taking Life 360 off the phone.
I'll be okay, Dad.
I'm gonna tell Lern that I won the bet.
All you're doing is
I'd
making
hang
it
out.
easier for him.
I'd hang out for lunch, but parking sucks. Parents' Day, it's too crowded. I'm out.
I circled twice.
was
That's
here.
enough.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Dude, I'll say, man, dropping my daughter off to college, that Parents' Day and that whole thing, it was far rougher than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah, it was and it didn't happen
rough.
until I was there, and then I was like, "Whoa, this is not what I was anticipating. It was heavier
Yeah.
than I was ready for." Yeah.
I mean, I don't have children, but it's like I'll just think about my dogs having a good time sometimes and begin to cry.
Yep. I feel that.
I mean, I'll just be like, oh God, and they're running.
I'm going to be a wreck.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I'm going to be a wreck. You guys
Super
know how
tough.
close I am to my kids.
You're going to be done for. I mean, it's going to be.
I
It's
think
going
my
to be tough.
wife's going to have to like slap the crap out of me, saying, "Hey, get it together, buddy."
Come on,
Right.
man. We've
I'm
had
a
18
very
years to prepare for this.
I'm a very emotional creature.
Yeah, you're going to be looking for some benzodiazepines. now.
Whatever that is.
That's Xanax.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But there are some parents that are really, really dumb. There are some parents that are really, really stupid and really naive.
Tell us.
Headline.
Oh, Lord.
Headline, mom of college girl warns other parents of Life 360 nationwide outage when daughter's location says bar. So, and here's the article. A mother is warning other parents who use Life 360 to keep tabs on their kids that the platform experienced a nationwide outage after she received an alert at 1 a.m. that her daughter was not in her dorm room like she claimed she would be. Instead, the app showed the daughter was somewhere her mom never could have imagined her being past her bedtime. So the mom went onto this forum, this Life 360 freshman college forum, where I guess parents go to commiserate about their kids being off of college.
Cool.
And she said that Life 360 was experiencing a nationwide outage after it showed that her daughter was at a bar and not a dorm room. Kelly, a mom of a college student, learned about the apparent outage in this Facebook group for moms of incoming freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
So a fellow parent's daughter had alerted her that Life 360 and the Find My iPhone were, quote, glitching out on Friday night around 2 a.m.
Both of them were.
Due to the issues the platforms were experiencing, the girl warned her mom, hey, my location may be different from where I really am. So the mom number one was like, okay, I should warn other parents about this. So she goes to the forum and she writes, hey, my daughter said it may be glitching out. It may not look like she's in her dorm, but she's at another location. And then this Kelly mom, she goes, oh, yeah, my daughter said the same thing. Her phone's glitching out, too.
So this is a digital way of saying, I'm going to Tim's house, but you're actually going to Hannah's house
Right.
or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, just lying about where you're going. This is just the digital.
So after Kelly, the mom of the freshman, saw the other mom talk about this nationwide glitch, Kelly writes, that's why my daughter's location is showing up at the beach and at a bar at 1 o'clock in the morning and not asleep in the dorm room. I just want to let everybody know. It's really true. There is a nationwide outage.
That glitch is super cool.
Man, that's
it only hangs out at beaches and bars.
Yeah. Usually on weekends.
It's only hanging out at
There's a
TGI
Senior
Fridays.
Frogs glitch they're trying to patch right now.
What the heck? Hey, by the way, I didn't know it costs you money, this whole thing.
Oh, yeah, it is a monthly.
The gold monthly is $15 a month. The platinum is $25. There's a,
Yeah, I think I'm a gold member.
Do you
would be.
guys worry about your kids just leaving their phone somewhere?
Right.
Yeah, I was just saying that's the
I'm
easiest way to
curious
get around
if,
it.
are kids so addicted to their phones that they can't even fathom that? Or are they smart enough to be like, I'm going to go be somewhere I'm not supposed to be, but I know my mom and dad are tracking me. So now, because of 360 to keep tabs on them, now they don't have a phone if an emergency actually arises. And
But
they
you
needed to
know they
call
will
911.
always have their phone on them
Yeah, and
because
that-
they will not be able to be in touch with their friends.
Exactly.
So you think
they're addicted
they wouldn't find
enough.
the one friend that's like, all right, your parents don't care as much as ours do. We're
Leave
taking
your phone in the dorm.
Yeah, leave your phone in the dorm. We'll take your phone to the bar.
Well, I'm sure there's that.
I'm just curious if it's like
They're so connected.
doing more
to
harm
it.
than good that way. Like the times they're out doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, they leave their phones behind. So then if they actually needed to call 911, they would have no device.
Okay, you could make that argument.
I don't know. I'm asking, do you think about that?
Whoever the cool friend is,
I didn't until now.
whoever the cool
Enjoy
friend
that.
is without 360, he'll call the police. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know. They're so attached. They're so attached to these phones or whatever that it's
They'd rather get in trouble.
for the most part. Yeah.
I just found the funny part of this was the moms are like, there really is a glitch. And I just want everybody to know so they don't worry. Our daughters are safe in their rooms and not where it says at the bar. Idiots. Idiots. Now, there was an article about how a doctor does say the apps, okay, sure, they may make you feel safe at home as a parent watching these kids, but is it good? Is it good for the kid though? Is it good for a college kid to have and know your parent is watching you all the time?
Right.
The doctor said it doesn't really make them safer. It does make parents more anxious, though. She says it makes us feel like I can't stop watching. I have to watch every time they get on a train, every time they get off the train. Where are they? What are they doing? We're second guessing, and this really is a problem. And that anxiety then, regardless of age, gets put on the kid.
That's an anxious parent. That's an anxious
Maybe,
parent already.
Yeah.
For sure, but that stuff's going to heighten. Like, these apps are created, I feel like, to get us to click on them and see what's going on.
So I was just thinking Moon's son should get to decide how many minutes a day he can spend on the 360 app.
Oh, me?
And instead of bargaining, he's like, all right, I get 30 minutes on games, you get 30 minutes on 360. Choose wisely.
That sounds like him. That sounds like him.
compromise.
That's something he would say. But that's the thing. I think you're right. I think they're playing into the anxiety that's already there and heightening it.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, like, again, I'm anxious to make sure that my daughter, when she's on the road, gets where she is safely. That's the only thing it's the only thing I ever would track, because the rest of it, I'm not super concerned about. I don't care.
God bless Jeff Burton, but you remember his whole thing was he would not let his daughter play in front of the house because he was afraid that somebody would come by and murder her.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he wasn't watching.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty intense.
That's pretty intense.
With that stuff. But our whole
And he literally
family,
said that.
Our whole family just shares location. We don't have the 360 thing. We don't track anybody, but we all have the
The Find My Friends thing.
Yeah.
The Find My. And we had that too until the boys shut it off.
Like
and
my older daughters, like I bet you my oldest daughter looks where I am more than anybody else does. And she, because she'll be like, hey, you're at such and such. I'm like, oh, she must have checked that, And I want them to know where I'm at all the time. I want, there's half a dozen of these kids all over the place. I want them to all know where Dad is if they need me.
Well, that is an interesting thing, because my ex-girlfriend's son, who I love very much, he had a lot of anxiety issues as a kid, and they had 360, and he would come stay at our house sometimes, and he'd watch his mom drive home.
Yeah.
He'd get on an iPad, and he'd stare at it because he was worried that she was like going to get in a wreck.
Yeah, too much data.
And he was like actually the one that was kind of like
paranoid.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if this is good. I was like, hey, but why don't you put that down and let's just play some video games or something? And he's like, nah, I'm gonna. So like he would bring him to my mom's house in Southern Illinois, which is an hour and a half, and he would sit on the front porch on the swing and watch that little bubble move for an hour and a half till his mom got back home, and then he would play.
If this is true, kids, no matter how old they are, do feed off their parents' anxiousness. And if they're always stressed and monitoring their locations to make sure they have not been kidnapped, they may be giving their kids the impression that the world is a dangerous place that must constantly be feared.
Right.
And that's not good either.
Yeah.
Now, parents should always teach their kids to be, mindful of their surroundings, head on a swivel.
Parents should
shouldn't foster unnecessary paranoia.
Yeah. No. They should teach them YOLO.
And karate.
Yeah.
That's a good app. We'll develop that app. YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO.
YOLO.
And
clock in. And
you click, like, where's Mom? And it's like, it doesn't matter.
YOLO.
YOLO is you make a bunch of points, like bars, skeezy kids' houses, and they get points for every one of those places they hit.
Yeah, they take a picture of a syringe on the ground and they get like 1,000 points.
And a bubble just always pops up and says, it doesn't matter. You only live once. You only live
and
once.
Listen, as the kids go to college, they should be afforded a little more independence and not, you said you could be in your dorm room by 9:30. And if your kid happens to be at a bar in the middle of the night, it's not a technological glitch, you idiots. You dopes.
Hey, have you gotten to the point?
Probably.
Honey, there's a glitch on 360. It says I'm at the Penthouse Club.
But
I am at work.
It's a nationwide glitch.
Have you gotten to the point at all where your kids say something, whether they're kind of tattling on each other or they say something that they've done, and you've gone, you know what? Don't tell me that. Have you been like, no, you know what? I don't need to hear that.
Yes. I'm of the culpable deniability.
Okay, because
hey,
my mother.
don't tell me.
Yeah, my mother does that.
Don't make
a
me
lot.
get involved.
And she did that when we were younger too, and it always was like so shocking to me. And I was like, wouldn't you think that she would want to know? And I think that's influenced me healthily to be like that with the kids, and some, and sometimes I'll be like, yo, don't say that. That's something your sister did, or something your brother did.
Yeah,
Like,
unless it's
major,
like, hey, did you, the kid up the street murdered somebody? I don't want to know.
Well, yeah, of course. You're teaching reason.
I don't want to know.
You're teaching reason within that. But I found myself a few times recently being like, you know what? I don't need to know that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, little stuff. Like, leave me out of this.
Right.
I got my own issues. You're old enough to deal with this.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that they think that you would want to know.
Right. And you're trying to teach them how to
what they're
a little
to.
too much honest?
Yeah, like
a little too much honesty?
Yes.
like being
Yes.
a tattletale.
My son is Honest Abe, dude. This dude is just like, he will always tell the truth. He's very intense about it. And at some point, I'm telling him, like, hey, man, that's okay. A dad doesn't need to know.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Everything.
100%.
Well, Moon, let me know if he needs any advice from his
Yeah,
Uncle Tuna.
Aunt Tina's there for him.
Yeah, he can come my way. I can chit-chat with him about anything. I've got a ton of resources.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of life experience.
He's so honest and he's so communicative, and it's incredible.
Too much.
But I know that there's a few things coming these next couple of years that a dad doesn't want to know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you if you're in trouble, of course, let me know. But the little stuff, I don't need to know that stuff.
Yeah, and we're at the precipice of those things.
We are. And my daughter's got a big mouth like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I hope she's listening.
I hope she is too. I hope you hear this.
Yeah, girl.
I hope you hear this, little girl.
Listen, this may be on at the Alexa in the Rizz kitchen.
Could be.
I don't need to know everything, kids. Anyway, you guys hear about the new iPhone, the iPhone 16? They made the big announcement yesterday.
I didn't see this. What's happening with it? Better camera, I bet.
All right. Stand down, Android heads. We get it. We get it. I'm going to say whatever I say here, somebody from Android or who's got an Android is going to go, we had this first. I've been having this for 15 years already. That's what they sound like.
I did see a Google
those-
commercial the other day that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, the Google Pixel.
Yeah, I thought.
It is what it is till it isn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, God, what a tagline.
It's so
Almost got
cool.
me to order one.
But I got to say, it kind of feels like off-brand Apple. Like, I just look at it, I go, I don't want this.
It's so much better.
Is that the one where you take the picture and then the silhouette goes there and then you could put yourself in the picture?
My friend has a
Yeah.
Google Pixel phone, and the pictures are of so much higher quality.
Yeah.
It makes me mad when we're out doing stuff, and he'll show me his picture, and then I look at my crappy iPhone, and I'm like, why do I keep buying these?
Right.
Well, it's because you
We're
have
brand
that cool
loyal.
picture, then instantly hacked.
I'm brand loyal. That's
I
what
miss
it is.
Apple.
I like how it looks. I like the Safari. I don't want, what is it? The, what's their internet called? Is it just Google? Like, is that a Safari?
Here's my thing. I've had Apple products for so long now. I'm not changing.
Yeah. And I think, I hate admitting this, I think Apple's for old people now.
It is, and we are the old
I
people.
think that I think we've aged in. I think young people are
awesome.
like, oh, Apple's like what my grandpa has on his phone. Like
you
it
haven't-
used to be the hip, cool
You haven't been
people
to a high
dancing
school.
in silhouettes in the commercial, and now it's like now it comes in hunter green,
You haven't been to a high school.
and we're
recently.
like, oh, hunter green, the Apple 16.
Oh, no. The new color is ultramarine.
Oh, I was so close, by the way. That is so close.
What is that, teal?
I have no
You
idea.
haven't been to a high school recently because it's still a status symbol. If you
It
have,
is?
if you don't have an iPhone, people assume you're poor.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
my nieces
All right,
want
good.
those.
Still cool.
The kids are still. It's all about
It's that
Apple products.
401k money is what we got.
Well, now it's about the ones that you can really show, and it's those AirPod Maxes, the headphones.
Oh, there's going to be new. There's new.
Oh, it's the accessories you
That's
can
the
flash out
status.
now.
Yeah, that's the status symbol, saying that you're fully integrated in the Apple with a $300 headphone. That's okay.
Oh, yeah. The Apple headphones.
The
They
Maxes.
The ones that look old school?
Yeah, they kind of look like an old.
They're like an old pair of hi-fi.
Like a stove from the 60s.
I love it.
You know?
Like the old hi-fi headphones.
Right, yeah. Like you're, waving in a plane in the future.
I got some of those from the 70s that are my dad's that still sound excellent. They have
Yeah.
the curly cord.
Probably sound better than these. I mean, they sound okay. They're
sound
good.
I was at the Apple store a couple months ago.
They sound really
futzing
good.
around with these things.
But there are
I
some.
said futzing, by the way.
Thank you.
There are some
Yeah,
that
I
are
heard
on the
it.
same price point that are technically better. But they're status symbols in high school, man. Walk around just for a minute at one of them football games.
You got the AirPod version 1. Poor kid.
Well,
Poor kid.
Poor kid alert.
kids are annoying.
Yes.
It's just so annoying. And also, I got something to say.
Go.
You know what I think? When I see people with a little headphone in their ear just walking around,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Okay?
Wow.
It doesn't make me
Because you
feel...
want to talk to
you
them
really
and you
took
feel
a
like you
stand
can't.
there.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a statement.
What do you like? What does it do? Like you feel like you're being ignored, or how do you feel?
No, I don't like it. I don't think they look cool. Like if you're standing around with just a one little Bluetooth chip in your ear, like trying to let me know that, like right now, us having headphones, that's fine. That is great.
Oh, I wear these all the time.
But what if somebody's listening to a podcast on their walk, but they don't want to have complete isolation
Well,
in case somebody's going to kill them?
Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine.
And
but-
what if they're wearing Oakleys?
They're listening to your podcast, but also trying not to die.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine. That's fine.
Only if it's my podcast.
I think, all right, fine. If they're listening to my podcast, that's totally fine. And they look very cool and hip and awesome. I guess it's the one.
Just the one.
Head to the one in the ear. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
have
one
Oakleys
is
on?
annoying. I need to have both in.
I
Yeah.
get that, but like Tim will go on his walks or he'll run in the morning and he only has one that works. And that's just him being cheap. Like he doesn't want to buy a new set
It could save your
because
life.
just the one is working.
Could save your life. I knew a dude that did not die because he had one ear in and one out, and he heard a mountain lion
Yeah,
behind
but you're
him
not going to get
about
mauled
to
by a
pounce
mountain
on him.
lion
It's
and
not
ball
saving your life
Oh,
in
yes,
the
you are.
You don't know that. There are burrs out there.
Dude, there's all sorts of stuff.
Get out of
My
here.
mom almost
The
got
I know where
mauled
you
by
live.
a big cat the other day.
See? Baldwin bears
I know
attacking
where you
cats?
live. You're not going to get mauled by anything where you
You
live.
don't know. There's
By almost got
dudes
mauled,
showing
she
in a
means
creek
saw
and
one.
Bears everywhere.
Knock
Remember,
on
Lern
wood,
got
he
mauled
just-
by a cat in her backyard.
That's right.
Knock on
Tell
wood. He
him.
just cursed you. That's weird.
You're not getting mauled by anything.
I'm not going outside.
You bought
anymore.
your husband pizza for his birthday. You could have bought him earbuds.
Well, there's a whole thing with that too. One of his ears, it falls out. I don't know.
I have weird ears.
He's got a
now.
shallow cochlea
Have you dealt with
or
this?
whatever.
I am dealing with this with a pair of 7-Eleven headphones. Okay, I've been using them at my podcast studio where I record Slop City, and one of them, my left ear, is always falling out, and they're the same size.
Yep.
The exact same one. I mean, they were properly packaged in the 7-Eleven packaging. I opened it up. It was very nice. I mean, just
I have
But it
weird
keeps-
ear holes as well. I can't.
Okay.
The AirPods. They don't fit my ears.
That's what Tim's dealing with. And Tina. This is the
Well, I can make a
an
recommendation. I use these Jabra. The brand is Jabra.
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 It only plays reggae.
Jabra.
Yeah, it's you only hear Bob Marley on it. And every once in a while they throw in a Peter Tosh.
They have
on.
they actually have a specific steel drum speaker.
Anyway,
He just listens to the Tango and Cash soundtrack.
Anyway, so Apple announced their all the new line coming out. Leading the way are the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro. So the latest iPhone adds a camera button to speed up taking pictures, a smarter version of Siri, faster processor, new colors, like I mentioned, white, black, teal, ultramarine, and pink.
that is the color Apple's saying it is, or is this a color by Crayola, like the PhD of crayons deemed that?
Ultramarine?
Ultramarine?
I
is
don't
that
know. Whenever I see all these press releases, it's ultramarine in quotes.
okay, very bougie. I like that.
What does it look like?
I'm coming up with Ultramarines, a game that everyone.
She pretended like she had something pulled up on her screen that wasn't actually there.
Yo,
No, it's
just-
blue.
you just-
It looks
Okay,
blue.
so
you gotta admit
Let's
these.
just call this what it is.
looks cool.
You gotta
Okay,
admit these
it's
colors
blue.
look dope, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but everybody puts a cover over their phone anyway, so it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
yeah.
But also,
Not
like,
everyone.
Yeah, what
that's-
color is your phone? Check it out. Do you know?
Those are very
This is black.
old people features, though, that they're saying. They're like
Yes.
bigger zoom, faster camera. So, like,
Looky here.
Oh, let me get to my. Oh, hold on.
They come in butterscotch candy color now. Who cares? Like, that's your innovation. You're Apple, dude. And this is 2 years in a row, by the way, that nothing inside the phone
Is doing anything.
Last year it was titanium case. That was the 15, which should have been a remarkable year. It's the 15. It's a nice milestone year. You did your 10-year. Now it's your 15-year. Like every 5 years, this should be a banger.
Yeah.
And I waited, and I got the 15. And guess what?
Disappointed.
Nothing cool.
But they always say it's a faster processor and better battery life.
I love it. I went from the 12 to the 15. And
Camera's terrible.
It's fine for me. You guys are acting as if Apple hasn't just destroyed the entire planet as far as their marketing prowess in the last 25 years. But I'm sure
They're
we
great
know
at
better.
marketing. I'm saying, like, look at what they're getting away with. The marketing's awesome.
All you have to do is say faster processor, and people go, "Oh, yeah, it's a." I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, it's
Dude,
a faster
anytime I hear that
processor.
word.
Dude, I got the 16, man. My processor's way faster than yours. I know. I don't know what that does.
Oh, cool. Faster to process all the cool stuff.
All the calculations I'll be doing.
Oh, man, adding so many numbers.
They did change something with the audio and the photos here. I just don't know all the jargon.
The Pro models get upgraded screens and battery life. Apple also announced the Apple Watch 10,
Okay.
which now features a sleep apnea tracker, a faster charging battery, and the ability to go, ready for this, 20 feet underwater because I need that.
I see. Now that's something I am interested in because of being the hypochondriac that I am. I would like to know what's up with.
We're going to get to that in a second.
Okay.
Oh, it does have.
I have something specifically for you.
Thank you.
It does have a lot more playback hours.
Yeah, they say that. That's what they told me. I used to get a battery charger, like a phone case with a charger. And they're like, we don't sell those anymore because the new 15s have 25 to 35 hours of battery life. This thing is dead 6 hours since I've had it, since day one. And I'm like, they just say stuff.
How many apps you got open?
Not very many, and I don't watch a ton of video. I mean, I guess I do on Instagram and stuff like that, but it's like...
Instagram is a drainer. That's for sure. If you leave that app on, it just destroys everything.
Drainer.
Apple also unveiled the AirPods 4, which is the latest edition of the entry-level AirPods. I guess the entry-level ones feature a new shape to better fit in the ears for us with weird ear holes.
Cool.
More control to play and pause music, and an upgraded version featuring noise canceling.
I don't need to upgrade anything. I will pass on this one and wait for the next one. Lucky number 17.
Well, let's get to how these things really track your health.
Go, because I'm sure it's not good. I was reading an article yesterday that talked about our obsession with having our Oura rings and our watches and our Fitbits and whatnot. It's not really doing as much for us as we think. However, my cardiologist said, whenever I went, that it can help you with your cardio health. So, like, what it maybe isn't doing for your steps or whatever, actually getting your heart rate and are you having an arrhythmia or anything like that? It actually, that technology.
Okay, well,
does
I
help.
will tell you if it's actually accurate or not.
Go.
Because I know you monitor your heart rate all the time. I see
Yeah.
you looking at your watch every once in a while.
Yeah, I got
Not
POTS.
just for the time,
Right.
but for the heart tracker. Now, is it really accurate? Let's start with these steps. Oh, my goal is 10,000 steps a day, and your Apple Watch, has a little ring come up. You reached your goal. Don't get too proud of yourself when you hit 10,000 steps a day, because there's a decent chance it was more like 9,000. So a study found fitness tracking apps aren't as accurate as you think, and that includes counting the number of steps you take in a day. So it looked at Fitbits, Apple Watches, and a bunch of these other brands. And here are the 5 things those devices track and how accurate the results were. So let's start with the heart rate.
Go.
You have a heart rate monitor on your watch or Fitbit. Is it accurate? And they say it is actually pretty good.
Yes. Like,
It's actually pretty good.
for real.
All right,
Like, if
you
you
have
have
me,
an
dude.
Apple Watch, specifically Apple, because that's what I have, and you have heart issues, take that data and show it to your heart doctor or your general doctor, and they'll be able to see in real time what's up with you.
So they do say, though, with the heart rate, there's like a plus or minus 3%.
It's pretty good.
So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So your real number might be 3% higher or lower than what it says, but that's pretty good. The heart rate variability, that's the slight variations in time between heartbeats, which can help predict potential health issues. And they found that pretty accurate, too.
Yeah, man.
They found it pretty accurate when it comes to the heart rate variability. They found it pretty accurate with it when you're sitting down, but not when you're moving around, though. That's the only thing with that. When you're moving around, it's not as accurate as if you were, as if when you were sitting down. Sleep tracking. Anybody wear their watch for sleep tracking?
I used to.
On occasion, and I feel like it's
I know exactly where I am when I sleep.
it's doing it's doing something even if it's charging next
In
to the
bed.
bed, right? Doesn't it also like hook up your
Doctors-
phone or something and kind of know if you're stirring?
Well, your phone knows when you're not playing on it anymore. Like, and it'll say, oh, like you've been asleep. If you have your sleep timer, if you have your schedule all set out.
Right.
But I did, there's a Dr. Mike, who's a YouTube sensation, was on Armchair Expert this last week. And he was saying that sleep tracking for your,
I can't stop laughing at you saying YouTube sensation. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Oh,
he's a
that's right.
YouTube, I didn't know it.
YouTube sensation.
He's a YouTube sensation,
It was
apparently.
it was
He's a
funny
tour
and
de
cute.
force.
That's what
and
he
it was-
described him as. Tina, you're a YouTube sensation as
YouTube
well.
sensation, triple threat, Dr.
And he's super hot, and that's like part of his thing too.
He can
and
sing,
that's why
he
he's
can dance, he's a doctor.
sensational. No, but he said if you wear your sleep, monitor at night, that's not going to be as good as if you wake up and actually feel rested and feel like you got a good amount of sleep.
Well, they say if you wear these sleep trackers, they found they tend to overestimate how long you were sleeping and underestimate how long it took you to fall asleep.
Okay.
So not that good. Calories burned. Not great.
Darn it.
Bummer.
Some devices underestimated it by up to 21%. Others overestimated it by 14%. So you might think you just burned 100 calories, but in round numbers, you really burned anywhere from 90 to 125. Counting steps. Not fully awful, but not great either. It might say you took 9% fewer steps than you really did, or 12% more. That means it could say 10,000 steps when you really took anywhere from 9,000 to 11,000. But here's the good news. In general, they found fitness trackers are more likely to undercount steps. So if it says 10,000, chances are you took more and not less. So there you go. Go out.
Hey, Learn, how many flights have you climbed today?
Dude.
Because that's
Just
never
the one
correct.
downstairs. Just the one.
That's never correct?
It doesn't seem like it because I'll go up these a few times and you'll look, it'll be one. Like, that seemed like
They're subtracting every time you go down.
maybe that's what it is. I didn't think about that.
I like to watch for the hikes. It's like, hey, I'm reading that you're on a hike right now or on a run. Would you like to record it? I like that because then it's already started the time. It's already started because I never
Yeah, I like
remember
that
to
too.
do it.
I do like that too.
I appreciate that.
I have avoided it. I don't think I'll ever get on board.
With the,
I think
with
it's
the
just
Apple
another
Watch.
thing that I'll be checking all the time.
Well,
Oh,
and that's
gosh.
why I've gone back to my analog, regular watch.
And keeping up with charging it, I can barely charge my own body with enough sleep each evening.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
nice thing with the watches, they charge very, very fast. You set it down, it seems like it's fully charged within 10 minutes and you're back on your wrist.
So, that's
Sounds-
another thing connected to your body.
Sounds
I
to me
know.
like he's a victim of Apple's marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Oops.
If Apple
He'll be
came out with
first
a
in
vape,
line over there at the Apple store.
Yeah.
if Apple came out with a vape, Tina would be the first in line. The new
I'd be
iVape.
That's
They
gonna
do
be
have
on the
that now.
17th.
Remember we talked
Got
about
a
that the other
20-hour
day.
charge.
There is a connected vape that you could actually send text messages on.
Oh, no.
Don't tell her that. Erase that from your memory.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, it's
Yeah,
disposable.
there was a whole remember we talked about it. It was like
Yep.
a disposable.
Geek Power Plus.
Cell phone, the whole deal. Dang, dude.
Yeah, it was
creating
and now
content.
it connected Bluetooth to your phone, so you didn't have to have your phone out of your pocket. You could vape, you could text, you could listen to music, all in one thing.
Very cool. Create content on your vape.
We're there, guys.
That's it.
Next up, flying cars and jetpacks. locally here, did you hear that Mission Taco is going to be changing their name?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They lost.
So that was a part of their settlement, or whatever it was, the confrontation.
Yeah, I got the full story here.
Was it an official lawsuit?
Well, so Mission Taco, they got a whole bunch of locations in the area on both sides of the river. They announced yesterday a new name. It's not going to be
Session.
Thank you
Taco.
for the dramatic pause.
I thought when you were waving, like you wanted us all to say it.
Session.
He was, yeah, it's okay.
Session
Reading Rainbow.
Taco.
Session Taco.
So, yeah, they've been in a year-long trademark fight with the Mission tortilla manufacturer. And what's crazy is, now you know the story about how they found out about it?
Dude, they went to like a taco show in Texas or
It was
something.
a trade show.
Yeah, it was one of those things. And Mission's just doop doop, and they looked over and went, "What the heck is that, Mission Taco? Who do they think they are, this new place?" And I think they went over and talked to them, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, we've been around for 11 years.
So the name change is part of a settlement which was struck back in November with Mission Foods, which is a Texas-based company. Mission Foods' trademark was pretty rock solid, and fighting it would have probably ended Mission Taco St. Louis. And that's what the owner says.
Why didn't they just team up? I mean,
Why would they want to team up?
I don't know. I mean,
Just provide Mission.
collaborate and make it awesome.
Well, clearly Mission Tortilla was like, listen, we don't want nothing to do with your
I
tortillas.
guess not.
We don't want nothing to do with your local taco shop.
They could have been a hero for St. Louis. Like, oh my gosh, we're having a collab with St. Louis Mission Taco that's loved. But instead, now I'm never buying Mission tortillas ever again.
Whoa. Wait,
Why is it their fault?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Like, it makes total sense that you could have partnered up. Like, why do we have to go at each other? Like,
What
Okay,
if they
so-
don't want to be in the restaurant business?
Yeah, we're just doing tortillas over here. We're
I
in
know,
Texas.
but-
We're doing tortillas.
They,
We've been
know how
doing it
they could have
forever.
gotten a
is?
new client with Mission Taco locally, and they only have Mission Taco tortillas at Mission Tacos.
So if I start,
not sure that
if
would
I
have
start,
benefited
if I
Mission.
start Coca-Cola STL, and then
Coca-Cola doesn't want to
Coca-Cola doesn't
participate.
want to partner with me, it's their fault.
I mean, that's too on the brand. Like Mission Taco, a mission can be anything.
Yeah, but Mission tortillas,
I will admit, and I've said this before, I did confuse the two.
me too.
When Mission Taco first launched, I was like, oh, the tortilla
I
brand
100%
is
did.
making a place.
They had two different logos.
Yeah, they
You
don't
didn't
even
see
look
that
the
logos
same,
were
and
the
they're
same
totally
name.
different products.
That's your
it's
And they
problem.
do
Mission
the same
Mexican
thing.
food. So I was confused. I'm admitting that there was like
Me
this
too.
is its own thing. That's
I didn't
crazy.
have that at all. I knew Mission Taco Tortilla from the grocery store, and then there was a new local place opening up that had delicious food.
Yeah, but it could have been that brand opening up restaurants now.
The brand logos were completely
It doesn't
different.
matter. They do the same thing, and it's the same name.
I don't think there's any bad guys here. I think this is like
Apparently, I'm the bad guy
Well,
because I don't want Mission
You're very
Taco
triggered right now.
to team up with.
I'm
Anyway.
just trying to have world peace, mofos. Like, it's tacos.
Well, now it doesn't matter because they're now Session
Seems-
Taco.
Yeah.
It
Game
does seem
over.
like a great time to announce my new podcast, The Rizzuto Program.
the risotto joint.
So Mission Taco opened up back in 2013 in the Del Mar Loop, and now they've expanded there. How many? I don't know how many
I think there's
restaurants they have
7,
now.
right?
Oh,
Or-
eight
Oh, okay.
places because they're in KC too.
Yeah, right. So Mission Tortilla sees like, okay, this is a successful business that is expanding across the same country in which we sell our things. There's going to be brand confusion. I totally see this being reasonable and
Can we?
inevitable.
Yeah. Missed opportunity, too, to just change it to Missionary Taco.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
It's probably
Come on.
taken.
wasted opportunity.
Big time.
Well,
Plus,
now-
not only are you thumbing your nose at Mission, it's funnier.
Well, just think about there are a lot of taco places now in St. Louis. So you now have Mission going to Session Taco. You got Taco Buddha. You've got Soul Taco. You've got
Rockstar.
Tacos for Life. You got Rockstar Taco. You got Taco John is moving into the region.
When? Lord, when? What's the one by our house
2029.
that had like the Thai nachos? There used to be Circus Taco.
El Rey Azteca.
El Reyes, that place is the bomb, dude.
El Rey Azteca is
So
great.
good.
So that last fall, Tortilla and chip maker Mission Foods sued Mission Taco joint for trademark infringement over the use of the word mission.
Okay, so they did sue.
Yeah, and the company said it learned of the restaurant chain at the 2023 Tortilla Industry Association meeting in Austin, Texas, which that year was a banger.
2023?
2023's Tortilla Industry Association meeting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Revealing
man.
the tortilla tech.
It will go down in history. I was telling you.
Tortilla
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some footage.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Jay-Z did a pop-up concert.
It was sweet.
Yeah.
They love rappers.
So
Tortilla
Mission
tech.
Foods claimed the word was inherently distinctive and after 60 years in business had come to signify the company's product. So Mission Taco Joint's use of the word was deceptive. So the local Mission Taco is certainly not going to go up against a company that's got, $6.5 billion,
Right.
Behind it. That's their parent company, Gruma Corp, which is Mission Foods' parent company. A $6.5 billion company. So in November, there was settlement. So now it's going to be Session Taco, and they're cutting joint. So it's not Session Taco Joint. They're cutting the word joint out of there. And the owner says the new name comes from the brothers who own it, their roots in Southern California.
Oh, from...
And he said, session could be used to describe a fun moment, like a skate sesh or jam sesh.
Yeah.
So the name Session Taco hit
Also,
home.
we only have to replace 2 letters instead of
Yeah,
the
we'll
whole
drop the
thing.
M and the I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can use a few of the 6 of the letters from the neon signs that we have.
Quote,
sound connection there. I think it's a pretty good name.
people could
I
come
agree.
in and have a taco sesh or a margarita sesh.
I agree. I like the name.
They're also going to redo the menu.
Do they do their own beer, or do they do collabs with locals to have
Yeah.
a session beer? They had a session.
They do have
session?
local beer there. I don't know if they, and they have beer cocktails. I bet they do.
Well, the owner says it is now a chance to reinvigorate the brand with the name and a menu change. He said Mission Taco Joint has struggled as a brand, and that service and quality have slipped as a result of labor shortages. So they're going to start rebranding, and they're going to start rolling out new menus, and they said everything should be rolled out and complete.
Might I just
In 2
make a
months.
suggestion? Because the new Mission Taco or Session Taco that is in Town and Country does not have my favorite beer cocktail, which is Pandora's Lunchbox. And I just think if they could just have that at every location, they'd make a lot of my money.
I will send word.
Thank
I
you.
have felt their shortages. It's one of my wife and I's favorites to order if we're going to be like, ooh, let's splurge and go DoorDash. And they close on DoorDash all the time, which I'm assuming is because they're not keeping up with
Well,
demand.
stop being a lazy ass and get in the
They don't
car,
have- They don't have the staff. Hey, don't.
gas up the bus,
How dare you?
get the whole family in the
How dare you?
I think that they're a victim
Lazy
of...
ass.
How dare you?
Exactly.
How dare you?
Okay, all right. I was out of line there.
You were out of line.
I get it. I understand.
There's nothing more frustrating though when you're going to DoorDash and you're like, you're already tasting the food.
First
It's
world
like,
problem.
I can taste this burritos coming here in 24 minutes.
yeah, dude.
Guys, it's gonna be great. And they're like, temporarily closed on DoorDash. Thank you.
But is it after your order? Because I have that happen sometimes where
Yeah,
I'll
you
start
go
an
through
order
it.
at like 7:55 and the cutoff's at 8, and I'll put it in. I'll be like, I'll have it already the taste in my mouth of Broadway Oyster Bar or something, and then it'll be like, they stopped taking orders. It's 8:01, and I'm like,
Ah, no.
Oh, dude, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity. I have a gripe. I have a DoorDash gripe.
Let's hear it.
I gotta
Just
get this
say
out of my
it.
system. I love emos. Y'all know I love emos. I am a sucker for emos. We were at the football game, and I was like, yo, babe, wouldn't that be so cool if there was emos at home when we got back? Mm-hmm. And we're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just order direct with emos, right? You just call them, and they got their own website where you can order on it. So, heck, we'll order there. It's 8-something o'clock, 8 p.m. We finish the order, we pay for it, and he says, your expected time of arrival is 10:55. And I was like, 10:55 at night? I could build an emos before that. It was 2.5 hours away.
oh, you're going to say the next day.
No, dude,
Yeah.
it was crazy. So we're like, oh man, I can't be eating at 11 at night. It's going to kill me, especially if I'm just packing in Provel, because I'll eat an entire one of them 12 inches or 14 inches or whatever it is.
Preach, brother.
So I called and I said, hey, listen, I'm so sorry. We just ordered this thing and it says 10:55. We didn't see that till after we paid. Please kill that. And she says, "Yeah, no big deal." And she kills it. And then my wife's like, "Yo, Emos is on DoorDash. Let's see what it says," because it gives you an expected delivery time.
Yeah.
Which is never true, by the way.
Well, I didn't know that. It's always been usually pretty accurate. So we order Emos on DoorDash, and it says expected delivery time 34 minutes, and we're like, what a hack. You know, we went
And
around
did
it.
it come 34 minutes later?
Dude, we order the whole thing, we pay, and it says your expected time is 34 minutes. And then we watch it, and within 30 seconds it goes, your expected time is 40 minutes. And then we get a call from the gal, and she says, "Hey, man."
Chick?
Same gal. She's like, "Hey, man, I just noticed you reordered this. Just to let you know, even though it's on DoorDash, we do our own deliveries, and it won't be until 11.
What?
Yeah.
And then DoorDash sends us the thing and said, "Hey, this particular place fulfills their own orders,
Well-
and your time is now moved to 10:55."
Yeah,
We're
well,
like, "No!"
A lot of these restaurants don't love the DoorDash thing. It's like one of these unnecessary evils.
Right, but wouldn't it say? I mean, there's got to be something that says that.
If there are people that'll still
if it gives
that'll
you
wait
an
it out.
expected time and it adds in an hour. Listen, man. By that point, I was at home and I had Emos on the brain, so I let it happen, and I ate that stuff at 11:30 at night.
Still, huh?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Just lay down and let it happen.
I crushed it. I've been sweating pizza grease for the last 2 days.
Yeah, they would
It
much
was
rather
great.
you order from them.
I love listening to Slap City when you and Libby order anything like a coffee and it's wrong and you guys lose your freaking minds. It's one of my favorite parts of your
It's Tina's
podcast.
podcast.
It's always
Slap
wrong.
City.
They're always wrong. They'll just like deliver I'm just like, this isn't even close.
Right.
But they're just grabbing wrong bags. They're grabbing stuff all willy-nilly.
I know. You
Nobody,
guys let
yeah, there's
loose,
no
though. It's
care
so good.
anymore.
Yeah, we flip out.
One more thing in the food news tip before we hit the break.
The pizza was phenomenal, by the way. I love you, Emos.
Oh, did you order one of these
Yeah, throw it in.
cauliflower crusts?
Yeah, I did. It was so good.
Cauliflower crust?
You liked it.
You know what? I said, no, I didn't like it. I said it was acceptable.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, we have to baby step
I said
into
it
this.
was acceptable.
Which means he liked it.
That's nice of you.
I said if you didn't tell me it was cauliflower crust, I would go, something's a little off, but it's still pizza and I'll eat it.
Sweet heat.
Sometimes the session taco thing, I know we got on the Emo's DoorDash track, but I think they suffer also from very few businesses can make this leap, the expansion leap. Like when they expand and
Quality
open
goes down.
the quality suffers. It doesn't, not necessarily because of staffing. It's like now you're trying to replicate these ingredients and these processes at like 4 locations, and there's some diminishing returns. There's very few businesses that make that leap well.
There are a lot of, there are some places that, and you know who you are. I'm not going to say it. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
And you're on notice, and you've been on notice.
Wait, that do what?
That expand way too quickly and
Oh,
have way
yeah.
too many places, and the quality suffers.
Well, there's been a couple places in our area that have done that and admitted to it and said, like, "Hey, listen, our quality has slipped, and this is why we made a mistake. We grew too fast. Please forgive us or give us some time." Or they shut down a couple locations.
Oh, yeah,
Super
joyous.
Smokers. Super Smokers did that
The old one, yes.
The old
It's
one.
been under new ownership.
when I first moved here.
Right. Yeah, it's
And
been
now
under,
they're down to the one location. It's fantastic.
Right.
Yeah. Noah's Ark did
Joyous.
that.
Yes, Joyous. When they went into, and we had the owners in here, when they went into Busch Stadium.
Busch Stadium,
The
yeah.
first day, they were like, this is something we cannot sustain the quality.
Yeah, they were out.
And admitted it immediately.
And like, we're out.
They knew. I love that.
I do too.
Just admit it.
Mad respect. Because they'll sell a lot of sandwiches down there.
Yeah.
But they said, it's not the same quality Joyous that you all know and love.
This ain't going to be hot salami. It's going to be lukewarm.
It's going to be salami.
That kind of honesty from Super Smokers and Joyas and that kind of thing, I think that's a very distinctive Midwestern thing. I don't think a lot of markets that have these same kind of things will have their business owners come out and say
Right.
those things. So
And I love this place, and I've just heard complaints about like High Point, which I love. They opened one in O'Fallon, Illinois, and I know some folks that live over there, and they're like, man, it's not the same. They just can't get it right over on that location. I don't know.
I fully agree.
And I'm not talking trash. I know the owner is good. They're good people. I just, that's something, like, that's one of those places that I feel like they expanded really fast.
Yeah, we're rooting for them, and we
Me
talk
too.
about that every time.
And
Every
you know
time
what?
we go, we're like,
Hopefully-
oh, we're rooting for you.
Hopefully these places, when they do expand like that, and nothing but success, and it's a local company, and I wish nothing but the best for all local companies, but sometimes they get it together and they go, oh boy, we need to figure this out.
Yeah.
And sometimes they go, well, these idiots will eat anything. Case in point, Today is National TV Dinner Day.
Oh, yes. Salisbury steak.
Yum.
Which is, case in point, these idiots will eat anything.
Chicken pot pie. Yum, yum, yum.
Because these, I remember having the Swanson fried chicken TV dinners.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet you if I had one now, I go, this is disgusting. But damn it, when I was a kid,
Yeah. I don't know,
they
man.
hit
With
the
the
spot.
peas and
Well, the Swanson TV dinner with the fried chicken was, you have 3 pieces of chicken, you have a thigh, a wing, and a drumstick. In the upper right-hand corner was very mediocre mashed potatoes. In the middle was brownie. And on the left side was the corn swimming in some kind of liquid.
I like corn.
The brownie was good, always,
Oh, yeah.
consistently.
Even if it was like burnt to the actual tray, it was still amazing.
Yeah, microplastics.
Yeah.
And the corn also okay. The mashed potatoes were terrible, and the chicken was salty and mushy.
Oh, yeah.
But still, if you knew your parents were going out that night and they threw a TV dinner in for you,
Yeah.
they put a TV dinner in the oven for you.
Oh, the oven. See, I was
yeah.
microwavable.
Oh, well, you can microwave it too, but it's worth the wait. It's better in the oven.
Of course.
Tell you what, I wouldn't turn down a Hungry Man Salisbury steak.
No.
TBH. I'd pop it in. Go to Nostalgia Town on that bad boy. Those things were like, they had a demographic.
I wonder if they do taste
Divorced
different.
dads
Oh, for sure.
was the Hungry Man was like, we know our demo.
Single moms, too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Rafe Dean. Would you still eat the Salisbury steak if you didn't warm it up completely and there was still like a little chunk of ice in the middle?
Yeah, a little coagulated ice.
me
Yeah,
too.
I just stir it.
Just
Same.
stir it.
Always. Just
Actually
stir
cools
it
it
up.
down to the perfect temp
Yeah.
because it's blazing
Yeah,
hot.
blazing hot.
Comes out completely heated unevenly.
Yeah.
That's part of the allure.
Salisbury steak, which is some kind of mystery meat and some kind of gravy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is so much worse than spam.
Check this out,
Spam's
Hungry
got,
It
Man.
was so good.
Spam's got its own thing. How can one hate spam but still
I
like
hate
Salisbury?
spam, and spam like turns my stomach.
Yeah, it's
but
Is that chicken
Salisbury
fried steak or is that chicken?
It's both. They got Hungry Man combos now. Salisbury steak and fried chicken. Best of both worlds for your divorced daddy.
That's awesome.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Captain
Hey, lose your
SS
kids in a custody battle? Well, we got something that'll cure what ails you. The Hungry Man fried chicken Salisbury steak combo on a bed of mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. Come on.
How funny is it that they try to church all those up with those Michelina pastas and stuff? There was always like lasagna
Get outta
and some
here.
other ones.
Yeah,
That's a
Michelina is very highfalutin.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a TV dinner in
It
a
really
in a,
is.
in
But
a
I'm
cardboard
talking in the
box.
tray.
2 hearty favorites in one meal. Do you miss being a mom and a dad and having a full family?
Swanson is now your new family.
Did you lose custody of both of your twins? Well, we have new twins for you. Fried chicken and Salisbury steak. I just love that they're on separate beds. The Salisbury steak is on a bed of mashed potatoes, and the chicken's on a bed of home-style mac and cheese.
Yeah. It's
Just
giving
a pile of slop,
Yeah.
and I love it. I would eat it. I'm not going to lie to you.
I haven't had a TV dinner in 30 years.
You ever try to envision the factories in which these are made sometimes?
No.
No, I don't
want
want
to
to
know.
Never go there.
I do.
What?
I do.
I watched how hot
We're
dogs were
already
made
sad.
once. And
I know.
I'm
but
off on hot dogs.
I think it was a How It Works or Modern Marvels, the Discovery Channel show, and it kind of ruined me because it gave me an inside peek at some of those factories, and those are what I envisioned.
Yeah, if they have a bunch of lonely guys in a focus group, they just like pop them into this little focus group, be like, "You thinking about smiling, Frank?" I was like, "Yeah, that was pretty good. That gravy made me think about smiling." They're like, "This is it. We've unlocked it."
One guy's like sweating during the focus group. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, each Hunger Man is made with just a little bit of sadness.
Yeah.
Lonely man.
There's
We
an
mean
empty,
hungry man.
there's an empty spot in the tray for your sadness.
Yeah. Most likely, your dinner was put together at the end of a very long, sad shift.
Yeah, for sure.
We have to have each tater tot represents an alimony payment.
But these were staples
They were great.
of At least my youth.
What's the kid one? Didn't they make a kid one with penguins?
Kid Cuisine?
Kid Cuisine. I'll be
Kid
honest,
Cuisine.
y'all.
Kid Cuisine.
There was
I was always a hungry man.
There was a Kid Cuisine that I had when I was younger that burned my tongue so hard that it was like, and all I wanted was to have a Kid Cuisine because I would have them when I go to friends' houses or something. And I remember begging my parents, and my mom would lose her mind when my dad would like bring home banquet meals because they're disgusting. Like Svetlana hated them.
Well,
Igor
you
loved
coming
them.
from, Russian parents,
Sure.
they really frowned upon the foods like that.
Yes.
I could make the same thing for you.
Like high preservatives.
Well, it's more about saving money and a bargain, and it's like not
But
getting
these things-
swindled.
These Kid Cuisines were less than $1.
Yeah,
Oh,
when you-
yeah, they
when
were
you can't
so
afford
cheap.
They were
Chef
so
Boyardee,
cheap.
come get the twist and twirl spaghetti and meatballs Kid Cuisine
With the
for
chocolate brownie.
$1.49.
Chocolate brownie with the M&M, the off-brand M&Ms on it.
Oh, yeah, that chocolate brownie. God, it was like so burned. I remember, though, burning my tongue and just being like, I have to eat this because I wanted it so bad. And I'm going to get.
They tried to rebrand some of these TV dinners for adults. Didn't they? And didn't they try to make it sound more adult?
Like lean
Yes,
cuisine? What are you talking
for
about?
sure. They cleaned them up a
Lean
little bit.
Cuisine.
That's what I mean. Lean
There's like
Cuisine,
Amy's now.
Michelinas.
Some of them look good. What is the one? It's got real sharp graphic design. It's like orange
Calendar?
and white.
Yeah, Marie Calendar.
Marie Calendar, yeah.
Healthy choice.
Banquet?
No, not Marie Calendars. Maybe not health. Maybe it is healthy
I love
choice.
that banquet. Oh, I'm going to a fancy banquet.
Oh, yes, in my living
Just
room.
wait till my oven heats up to 350.
Stouffer's. Look at this. Boston Market is in the game.
Really?
Oh, it's the lean cuisines, dude. Those are looking crisp right now. You joking me? Look at those fonts. That looks crisp and organic. That looks like that is about to take me into
Flavortown, huh?
I still eat like the Gardein. You're gonna hate this, like the vegetarian, fake ass meat Gardein steak dinners. Like I buy those. Like on Tuesdays, Tim has basketball, so I don't cook.
So you throw a TV dinner in the oven?
Yeah, I'll be watching the debate tonight with my TV dinner, acting like I'm a Hoosier. It's gonna be awesome tonight.
And you surrounded by your cats.
Yeah, man. I'm living the dream.
Wow.
well, while you're watching the debate, crying over lean cuisine.
That's why I kind of respect Hungry Man, because even their new packaging, they show you what they are.
Yeah.
It's just someone took a picture of a Polaroid of a real meal. Like it's all mashed up. It doesn't really look even that good.
Steven says on the instant feedback, the Hunger Man factory, all the workers' paychecks are garnished and go toward child support.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Bro, and
That's how they know how to make it. They're like, we need more. This is going to need more MSG.
We need more men behind on their child support payments to work here. To
Just
really
add
get
Oh
salad.
my gosh. You think it's like Budweiser? Like at the end of the week, they give them a six-pack, and at the end of this week, they just get a plastic bag with 4 of these things in them?
Listen,
It's part of your perk package?
That's the American dream I want.
we know you guys can't afford groceries. We see your garnishments. So you can take a 12-pack of Hungry Man home at the end of every Friday.
Dude, look at this. Did you know you
And
could,
then every week.
you could send in points if you ate enough of these Kid Cuisines and get a Kid Cuisine basketball?
Which was ironically more nutritious than the meals.
Yeah, it's made out of the same stuff.
For when that's when you play with the kid every other weekend when it comes over.
Yeah. Be a real hero, Dad.
each Hungry Man assembly line station has a tier collecting
Yeah.
thing. It's just, that's all the salt
That's where we
they put
brine
in.
the chicken in.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tina, you're joining us for the show today. You have a couple things coming up.
I got a couple things
All right,
coming up, guys.
so hang tight. On the other side of the break, we'll do Crap on Celebrities. We'll talk about what you got going on tonight.
Yay.
And coming up in the next month or so. Mm-hmm. Oh, big happenings in your world.
Oh, yeah, we're doing stuff, baby.
You are really doing stuff. But first, nope,
Nope, not that.
not that.
No.
Nope. I want to do this. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Teamers Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Fisk, Missouri.
Fisk.
Where is Fisk, Missouri?
It's a new town. Hang on.
It's right by the knuckle of this state.
Not Fist.
Oh.
Fisk. Stephanie Cat is our Teamers Remember the Day.
Stephanie Cat.
Stephanie has been a longtime fan of both The Point and The Rizz Show since 2014. Loves spending her mornings listening to the show while commuting to work. Favorite part of the show is the first hour because, just chopping it up. Conversation's always spontaneous, filled with humor. Huge fans of both Rafe and Lern. Stoked to be part of Team Rizz so she could showcase her love and support for the show because we are always bringing her joy, not just to her, but to so many every morning.
It's
Stephanie Cat from Fisk.
Stephanie is one of 312 people living in this town.
Aw.
Damn.
In Butler County,
Butler
southeast Missouri.
Stephanie Cat from Fisk is our Team Rizz member of the day. Get super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz.
Huh.
I bet you we are the #1 radio show out there in Fisk.
100%. Fisk is included within the Poplar Bluff Micropolitan Statistical Area.
Not a metropolitan, but a micropolitan.
Man, I've never heard that before. Well, hello, down there in Poplar
Hey,
Bluff.
Fisk. It is 7:22. It's Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. Experience the thrill of nitro-fueled racing at the NHRA Midwest Nationals. Come see your favorite drag racers at WWT Raceway from September 27th to September 29th. We have delays 270 eastbound between 44 and Manchester. Further south, there are delays 270 eastbound between 55 and Gravois. Your Point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 87. Right now it's 53 at the Point Studio.
We're still on the air, buddy.
Sorry, I was stretching.
That sounded like a
What was that
moongasm.
sound?
My God.
I'm just stretching, guys. It's a nice, solid Tuesday morning. Good morning, everybody.
All right, Lern, grab on celebrities coming up. What do you got?
People are really trying to ruin this Linkin Park evolution. Will Slim Shady boost the ratings of award shows? Aaron Rodgers has a new show. Yay. And rest in peace to the king.
All right, we got that. We got your crap birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next. And your grab on celebrity. Stay there. All right, South County Urological, 314-843-8000. That's where I went for my vasectomy, and hundreds of Rizz Show listeners have gone for their vasectomies at South County Urological. Dr. Walton was a great dude, and now they offer nitrous oxide for you if you want to take the edge off when getting your vasectomy. I was fine. Listen, he gave me a little Xanax. I did my vasectomy on the air. It was all good. We went out for breakfast after. And my insurance covered the entire thing. You would go on a Friday, you rest over the weekend, you're back to work on Monday. Now, not only do they do vasectomies at South County Urological, they do kidney stone treatments and the very important prostate health stuff. We did the prostate cancer walk on Saturday, and shouting from the mountaintops about getting checked early, fellas. Early detection is key when it comes to surviving prostate cancer. Prostate health at South County Urological. 314-843-8000, southcountyurological.com.
AntonsHVAC.com, ANTONSHVAC.com. This weekend, it's the big golf tournament that is going towards Anton's Heroes program. This incredible program that helps first responders and veterans make sure that they have total indoor comfort. You know, we live in an incredible city that has a lot of weather. It goes up, it goes down. It's going to be cold one week. It's going to be hot the next. So total indoor comfort is a very, very big deal with Anton. So AntonsHVAC.com, that is where you can go get your plumbing, heating, cooling, and energy expert needs. But let me encourage you to go to Anton's, Anton's Golf. Oh, shoot. Let me get the website. Anton's Heroes Golf. 24.com. There's still just a few days left. It's happening this Saturday, September 14th. You can register a team, or if you just want to support this amazing Heroes program that Anton's provides for our first responders and vets, you can support them or even become a sponsor of the golf tournament right there on the website. Anton's Heroes Golf 24.com. Again, it's the Anton's Heroes Golf Tournament coming up Forest Park this Saturday, September 14th. What a great cause. What a great company. Thank you, Anton's. Check them out now. AntonsHeroesGolf24.com and AntonsHVAC.com.
All right, who's ready to flip the script on their future because you are on your way to a job you hate? You hate who you're working for. You hate who you're working with. You don't see a future in whatever job you're in or whatever field you're in. Well, how about a career in technology? And, you know, Centric can train you for a very lucrative career in technology. They could do it in 4 months. Not 4 years, 4 months. Think about this. By the new year, you will be in a new job or could be in a new job or ready to take that next step. Well, step one is you decide to make that change. You have the power to rewrite your story. And you can do that starting today. Dive into Centric's Accelerated Tech program, whether you're into coding or cybersecurity or network administration, they have you covered. The best part is you choose how to learn with Centric. On-site, online, day, evening, or flex option. Centric's flexible learning fits your life. It's not the other way around. And new programs are starting all the time, so the right moment is whenever you're ready, and maybe that's today. Centric.com/Rizz, CENTRIQ.com/Rizz.
Hi, this is Tori Krug, and you're listening to The Rizz Show on 105.7 The Point. Happy birthday, Rizz.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails. Rizz Show at 1057thepoint.com. Where'd Tina go?
I don't know, man. She can be late when she's in the building. She was right behind me. She went to the bathroom, saw Courtney in the hallway. Maybe I don't know what happened. She's gone.
Tina's here. We'll talk about what's going on in her life in a second here. But Sex Time Fun Facts coming up. Sex toy of the week. We'll play 3 and 5. Give away some prizes. After the number 1 show today. Yeah, the number 2 show.
The number
at
2
10:15.
Yeah, 10:15. You can call and leave me a message right now if there's something you would like me, Rizz, and special guest Craig Gass to talk about today.
Oh, Craig's coming in today?
Craig's coming in, baby. We're gonna have I got a real nice interview lined up with Craig, and you can call us at 818-532-1420. You can watch live on the Points YouTube app on the number 2 show drop down. You'll see it if you go in there. Go to the Points YouTube. You can call 818-532-1420 if there's something that you guys want, something useful, preferably, and not necessarily. A lot of people call in and they want to talk about a topic that we already talked about on this show in the morning. That's fine, but I have to frame that a certain way because we do have a segment of people that just watch the number 2 show that don't know what the hell we're talking about. So, but yeah, if there's something you want to talk, especially that first segment with 15 Minutes with Rizz and Craig Gass, give me a call on the old hotline and drop it in there. Maybe we'll talk about it today.
Is Craig going to stay on the whole show with you?
Craig's staying on the whole show, yep.
Nice. Now, Tina,
Hi.
you got some stuff going on tonight.
Yes.
Go ahead, give it a plug.
Yeah. Tonight I am doing a show called The Arts Hour, which is produced by the BBC.
Whoa, the BBC, huh?
They're huge on Pornhub.
Big, beautiful, the Big Beautiful channel.
Big deal, guys. Big deal. It's a show called The Arts Hour in St. Louis. So basically, they are highlighting St. Louis, showcasing our city and doing all that.
So let me get this straight. You are the representative. So in England, when they're showing this on the BBC, you are the St. Louis's representative.
Yes. This is the only representative I want as St. Louis.
It me, and I'm the only comedian.
That'll keep those Brits out of here.
Yeah, but allegedly the show has 81 million listeners. I'm very, very scared. I'm very excited. I hope that...
Is it TV or radio?
It's radio.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be like a 2-hour-long show tonight at the 2 Hill, and then they condense it down to an hour.
That's so cool, man.
I'm really excited.
That's a big deal.
It's my
cool.
first official credit was the Rizzuto Show,
Nice.
but my next credit will be the BBC,
That is
which
so
is
cool.
technically
You heard her on the BBC.
it's technically global.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
You're going global today,
You've
Tina.
gone global, dude.
I'm
So
global.
at the 2 Hill Performing Arts Center, which it's free to get in.
Free to get in. Learn will, I don't know.
It's out now.
Learn already put the ticket link up. It's a free tickets. Register online. There's a link. I don't know. You can probably just show up too. But
What time do you go on?
I don't know. The show is at 7:30.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be a whole show.
It's gonna be a whole-
And you are part of this whole show.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it's like just basically a whole let's check out St. Louis. Let's dive into St. Louis, show some love, show some appreciation, which is awesome that we're being recognized as a city full of
Globally.
arts.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
I'm excited to rep the city. There's a bunch of musicians. Just talking about a bunch of cool St. Louis stuff. So come.
Do you know who else is on it?
I do
Okay, if you don't.
not know exactly who else is on it.
It's a couple of musicians I saw.
Yes, there is a few musicians. There's one that I have seen play before. Her name's Tonina, and she was incredible. So going to be a pretty diverse little lineup, very thought-provoking, cool, critical thinking, journalism, BBC.
Cool.
I'm official.
All those smart buzzwords.
A lot of ladies,
Yep.
too.
Jolly good.
Right?
Dylan
Yeah.
Triplett, Tonina Saputo, stand-up comedy by Tina Debal, conversation with Damon Davis, Dale Chambers. This is going to be the Arts Hour tour, and it's exploring our city through the words of the people who live here. So
Awesome.
I'm excited
Well,
for you.
congratulations. That's a big
too.
deal.
Thank you. I'm excited.
You're gonna
Hope to
crush it.
see y'all there.
I love you. I'm proud of you. This is awesome.
Thanks,
It's gonna be
babe.
great.
You're not going to see me there. I got to go to bed early, but
What?
I'll hear all about it.
Yeah.
I'll hear
BBC
all about it the next day.
Presenter Nikki Betty and her guests.
Okay.
Who's Nikki Betty?
Doesn't matter.
She's iconic in the BBC world.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, but she's here and Tina will be with her.
She's here and she's in St. Louis.
And then you got your tour starting.
Yep, October 2nd. Libby Higgins, my comedy wife / fellow co-host of Slop City Podcast, and I are going on tour all over the U.S. Go to my website, www.tinadball.com, for all of the tickets. We have a show in St. Louis, November 16th. As part of the Flyover Comedy Festival, we're closing it out at Hot Java Bar.
We'll put all the
That's out too.
information.
Everything. Follow the Rizz Show. We got it out.
Jesus.
Socials. Lern's on it.
Well, she's already on it. But yeah, come see us on tour. This is the first time I am going to be doing a headlining tour with someone else. So I'm very excited, scared. A lot of big stuff happening for Old Tuna.
Great.
Old Tuna.
It's going to be great.
This BBC thing is cool, too, because you're the only comic on it.
Yeah.
And it's very, it's a challenge. And you've been working really hard on it. I've been watching you work on it, and I'm really proud of you. And it's like, because you have to work clean.
Yeah.
Which isn't exactly your forte. So you're doing great. And you have to cater everything to introduce St. Louis to a global audience, which is kind of difficult because a lot of St. Louis jokes are inside jokes, you know?
Yeah, so it's very hard, like, making the jokes to where
they'll stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys want to hear something cool?
Yeah.
That Tonina Saputo.
Uh-huh.
She's named after her uncle,
Yeah.
Tony. And what happened was St. Louis musician Tony Saputo was in a plane crash and killed. And he was a member, along with 7 other members that died in the plane crash, from Reba McEntire's band.
Oh,
No. Reba connection.
Now listen, the plane crashed near San Diego, and her mom flew out to see where her brother had passed away on the mountain. The father, Tonina's father, was in charge of the search and recovery effort. That's where they met and named her after Uncle Tony from the Reba McEntire band.
Damn.
That's why she's in music.
Kismet, dude.
Oh, yeah, there was the anniversary of that plane crash was recent.
And isn't that an incredible connection? And she has like millions and millions of views on her.
And you love Reba McEntire.
You love synchronicity. This is it.
Oh, man, this is
This
crazy.
is
The show is basically designed for everybody I love to be on it.
Oh, yeah. No, she really is an incredible musician. And I mean, I know nothing about music, but I love engulfing it. So, engulf me, St.
Tonight,
Louis.
the Toot Hill Performing Arts Center, or is it Toot Hill? Toot Hill?
Two Hill.
Toot Hill. I always say Toot Hill.
Two Hill. There's no D.
Well,
there's no T.
it
there's
sounds
one
like
T.
farts to me. So,
Toot Hill.
Like the Toot Hill, like you stand on
That's
top
your
of the
couch.
mountain and you fart. Today is September the 10th. Back in the day, 41 years ago, 1983, Inspector Gadget premieres.
Oh,
and
man.
I watched the hell out of that show.
I feel like Inspector Gadget with my iWatch.
You know, the face of the villain, Dr. Claw, was never revealed during the series, only as an action figure back in 1992. And during the 6-year run, we never know who Dr. Claw, what he looked like.
Only his cat.
The 1992 official line of Inspector Gadget action figures finally shared what Dr. Claw looks like, but you had to buy the figure to see it. The packaging had a sticker intentionally blocking the face. Those bastards.
Wow.
What did he look like? I don't remember this.
I don't either.
I'll get you, Gadget. I know he talked like that.
Yeah.
I was
And a little
born.
kitty cat.
That sounds
Sorry,
really
babe.
good.
It's all right. You were born
Nope.
to be Dr. Claw?
Yep.
You
was
are
born-
Dr. Claw.
I was born to be Dr. Claw. No, I was going to say I know nothing about this because I was born in 92.
40 years ago, 1984, Alex Trebek's first episode as Jeopardy host airs in syndication. That same day, another piece of my childhood, Voltron premieres.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
Loved me some Voltron. Now, Voltron was almost entirely made up of re-edited footage from 2 Japanese cartoons.
Yeah.
The first season of Voltron was almost entirely re-edited footage from a show called Beast King Go Lion. Then the second season of Voltron was almost entirely re-edited footage from a completely different and unrelated show called Armored Fleet Deruger 15.
Yeah.
And despite just being repurposed footage, Voltron was the top-rated syndicated cartoon show for 2 years. 36 years ago, 1988, Van Halen's When It's Love hit number 5 on the singles chart. Robert Palmer's Simply Irresistible peaked at number 2. And Guns N' Roses hit number 1 with Sweet Child of Mine.
Dude. Somebody sent me a reel yesterday of David Lee Roth singing Jump to Hank Williams Jr.'s.
Wow.
And it was good, man.
Like a mashup?
Like a mashup. It's like Hank Jr. playing the steel guitar, but it's David Lee Roth's vocals, and it was perfect.
I'll see if we can find that.
That's like your musical constellation.
Lord. It is. Here, hold on. I'll send it to you.
35 years ago, 1989, Deion Sanders made sports history by becoming the only person to ever hit a home run and score a touchdown in the same week. On September 6, 1989, Deion hit a home run for the New York Yankees. Then 4 days later, on this day, September 10th, he ran a punt back 68 yards to score a touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons. 34 years ago, 1990, Will Smith makes his TV debut on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And 25 years ago today, in 1999, Fight Club. That premieres. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, here is David Lee Roth.
Oh, no. Yeah, David Lee Roth and Hank Williams.
Yeah. Mashed up, okay.
It's got videos of DLR and Alex. And
You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real.
Van Halen was so cute.
Standing here, I got my back against the record machine.
Wow, this works.
I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Ow, might as well jump.
Wow, this is excellent.
Dude, this is great.
Jump.
All right, I can get into Van
Go
Halen.
ahead and jump.
Now you're into Van Halen, Scott?
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead and jump.
Thank you.
Dang.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
Well, after a weekend of controversy over Linkin Park tapping Emily Armstrong as their new singer, Chester Bennington's oldest son has chimed in now. There was a series of Instagram stories posted on Sunday night from Jamie Bennington, and he took aim directly at Mike Shinoda by writing, "Hey, Mike, people aren't having a difficult time wrapping their head around the prospect of Linkin Park reinventing itself. They're having a hard time wrapping their head around how you, one, hired a friend of yours of many years, Emily Armstrong, to replace Chester, knowing Emily's history in the Scientology church and her history as an ally to Danny Masterson.
Damn.
He also says, quietly, you're erasing my father's life and legacy, and you have refused to acknowledge the impact of hiring someone like Emily." Jamie goes on, he says, "We trusted you to be the bigger, better person, to be the change, because you promised us that that was your intention. Now you're just a senile and tone deaf, insane at this point, and I would wager that all of you LP guys know is disrespect. You didn't trick me."
Oh, so that's one of Chester Bennington's sons.
His oldest son, Jamie. Yeah.
Wow.
For what it's worth, Jamie Bennington's Instagram bio still has the line, "My father, Chester Bennington, did not die the way they said he did."
Ah.
So lots of inter-family grief, I think.
Complicated, huh?
Complicating this very much.
It's nice that it's playing out in public, too. It's beautiful.
Super nice. Yeah.
For us to see.
For us to see.
What does that
very
mean
healthy.
he didn't die? Like, he thinks something, like, nefarious happened?
Yeah, sounds like maybe he didn't think his dad would have committed suicide.
Oh.
Which, I mean, that's a normal, that's okay. I mean, he
Sure.
can think
Record
that,
well.
for sure.
a lot of pain there. I would just,
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's sad.
Wednesday's MTV Video Music Awards will open up with Eminem. He has 8 nominations this year, including Video of the Year. And with one win, Eminem can break the tie with Peter Gabriel for the most VMA trophies ever. And it will be on Wednesday, 7 p.m., wherever you can watch MTV these
Tomorrow
days.
night, huh?
Yeah,
You know, I'm
yes,
going to make
tomorrow.
my VMA dip,
Of course you are.
my VMA hummus, which every year I make it and nobody comes to my house.
Nobody comes by.
I make so much.
You mean chickpeas or what do you make?
Of course, chickpeas.
Okay.
I got the tahini. I got all the.
Look at you.
All the
Mix it
stuff.
with Black
You're
eyed
wearing
peas
what?
and red hot chili peppers.
I make my VMA hummus, and usually just a huge container. And I got the pita.
Yeah. And he
Oh,
serves
pita.
it. He serves it while he wears that Borat thing, There's
Oh, the
just like a
slingshot.
string, the slingshot, neon yellow that goes down and just covers the.
Now
That's
you're
why
lying.
nobody comes over. Nobody wants pubes in their
Now
hummus.
you're lying.
Do you
No,
make,
that's what you did last time.
Special.
And again, nobody showed up.
He also makes us call him Jesse Camp.
It's
and
really weird.
Interviews us all.
First of all, a Jesse Camp reference. Bravo, my friend.
the best VMA or VJ
That's for
of all
5
time.
people out there.
That was
was
the Wanna Be a VJ contest back in,
98.
was it? No, it was
Who
later
knows?
than that. And he won.
He's still alive, by the way.
Oh, that was the kind of
He was
Russell Brand
awesome,
before
man.
Russell
Yes.
Brand guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, congratulations
Look
are
that
in
up.
order
I was a
to
fan.
Green Day's American Idiot. They've joined Spotify's Billions Club, marking 1 billion streams. It is their second song to reach that mark. Basket Case was the first. If you're a fan of Chris Shiflett of the Foo Fighters, Dave Mustaine of Megadeth, John Five, Sebastian Bach, and Steve Vai, they're all among the artists who are going to appear on the second season of Vinyl Obsession, which is on Access TV. That will debut on October 6th.
You know, we were talking yesterday about a band's signature song. I don't think we said Green Day.
Yeah.
What is Green Day's signature song? What is the
Basket
song?
Case, right?
Gotta be.
Longview?
No.
I don't want to go to
Canadian
American Idiot.
You don't think it's Basket Case?
No.
We just
not
talked about
anymore.
how this one was
It's
the second
something
one.
unpredictable.
It's either
but
that
in the-
or Wake Me Up When September.
Oh, no
Ends.
way.
Oh, no way. That one can
No.
be
Or, I'm sorry,
flushed in the toilet.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
No.
No.
The
That's
song
not
that
for
everybody knows from Green Day?
Good riddance.
My
Time.
mom doesn't know Basket Case.
She would know Time of Your Life. Good riddance.
Nobody's
knows
asking
Tom
your
Your Life.
mom about this. Lern just said that one's been on the billions
Yeah.
chart forever already.
What? That doesn't mean it's their signature song.
Basket Case was the first. I feel like that is a sign of what is their signature song. And you could go through all of the Billions clubs and see what song. Because Bohemian
gonna see what
Rhapsody was
Google
probably
says.
Queen.
Well-
Go for Google.
I did go to an American Idiot concert.
You did?
I did go to the Green Day American Idiot tour in Kansas City whenever they came through. I think it was like 2004.
Yeah.
You know, so
You loved it?
Oh yeah, dude. It was,
The internet says Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Well, the internet's wrong, like always.
that's just because of the early 2000s and Yahoo launch music videos.
Yeah, that's a good point, Tina.
That's it.
If the
That's
90s
why.
would have had what we all have now, where we can stream any song at any point, I mean, there wouldn't even be a chance.
Yeah.
Dookie would have been
Not a chance.
all over.
Yeah.
Good, and also,
Literally.
Good Riddance has been played at so many funerals,
Yes.
graduations,
Weddings.
marriages.
I don't want to. If at my funeral, I don't want to have a song play that's titled "Good Riddance."
I want a Basket Case.
Well,
Noted.
there's been
for
a
both
lot
of
of
you.
I
PowerPoint
don't.
presentations with that as the background music.
Good Riddance.
Let's move on to TV. New York's Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers, the four-time league MVP, is going to be the subject of a new 3-hour docuseries on Netflix. Here's a little clip of what that's going to sound like.
It's going to be just a camera trained
It's
on
called
him and he's on
Enigma.
ayahuasca the entire time.
Yes.
Okay.
It's on percentages, so there's ways of saying it, but you're throwing the ball to the open guy, you're going through progressions, but in the end, it's all percentages. Like, so if a go ball out there is a 40% completion on a high one and a 20% on the back shoulder, and I have a check down that's a 90% completion right here, I got to factor in what down and distance it is, who that guy is. Like James Jones back in the day, every jump ball to him would be 20% with most guys, 50% with him.
So
So that changes your mindset.
Listen, I know people don't
50% throw
like
out
the
there.
dude. He's
And I got-
weird.
He
He's
is.
quirky.
And
He's got some weird.
For such an interesting, shall we say, group of choices that he makes off the field, he does have such a high football IQ.
I find the guy super interesting. I think he's a great football player.
yeah, the trailer that was released that you just heard from there is him thinking about how he chooses who to target in any given play. So that like kind of mind meld.
Yeah, he's beautiful minding
Yeah.
there. Everywhere else, it's
Yeah.
a very strange combination of public.
Yeah, but people can't stand him.
I know. Well, the series.
Listen, I find him interesting. I'll watch it.
Okay, it's going to follow him, his comeback after tearing his Achilles, while also exploring his life and career through very intimate, difficult parts that made him a household name on and off the field. So Enigma, Aaron Rodgers is set to premiere December 17th
I enjoyed
on Netflix.
watching him in the Hard Knocks doc about the Jets. Like his aspect, it was crazy interesting. Like I'm with you, Rizz. He's fascinating, but
Fascinating.
I don't know.
The only scheduled presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump happens tonight. Everybody's talking about this. It's
Well,
going to
tonight
air.
I got my debate hummus.
You do?
That's ready to go.
Is it
I
blazing
made
hot?
it. I made it last night. Spicy.
Cool.
The yellowtail is
Save
being
some of that
shilled.
for Chapel Roan's performance. She's got a song
Chapel Roan's performing at
When?
the debate
VMAs
tonight.
On Wednesday.
at the VMAs. Hope you have some lefties.
I
for
like
your
her.
Spicy. Yeah,
I like
she's
her
amazing.
a lot. The debate is going to air live on all major networks and news channels. So if you do regularly watch things, it might not be on tonight. That's mainly why I'm telling you. This is taking place in Philadelphia. It begins at 8 o'clock our time. ABC News' Dave Muir and Lindsay Davis will serve as the moderators. It'll last 90 minutes with 2 commercial breaks. There's all sorts of rules involved in this, too. So there's no opening statements. And as the result of a coin flip, Trump will give the final closing statement tonight. The candidates are not allowed to have props, pre-written notes. Each will be given a pen, a pad, and a bottle of water. They will have 2 minutes to answer the questions. There will be no audience in the room, and the 2 moderators are the only ones asking questions, so the candidates cannot essentially question each other. It's going to be brutal tonight, and everybody will be watching.
But I can promise you they will.
What did you say?
Each candidate gets a choice of weapons.
Oh, yes.
So we could do pistols, or we could do
ropes or
chains.
We could
chainsaws,
like with the spiked ball at the end of a chain.
Yeah.
Or even just a lock at the end of a chain.
Yep.
Okay.
They also do receive their choice of a vape, nicotine or
Weed, man.
Yeah, or cannabis, man.
So
Joe Biden is allowed to rappel in from the ceiling one time during the debate and say, "Where am I?" And then he goes away. Yes, man. The rafters.
Guys, yesterday we lost a legend. Rest in peace to James Earl Jones, perhaps best known as the voice of Darth Vader. And this is CNN. He died at the age of 93. He starred as Jack Jefferson in The Great White Hope, as well as Darth Vader in Star Wars in the sequels. He was Mufasa in The Lion King. He was Eddie Murphy's dad in Coming to America, the King. Here's a little mashup of some of the more iconic roles that James Earl Jones had played.
James Earl Jones, R.I.P.
This is CNN. A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun.
Feel that in my
One
loins.
day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here.
Damn.
And will rise with you as the new king.
The one constant through all the years, Ray,
I feel
been
dreams, huh?
baseball. America's rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard,
Oh, we should be
rebuilt
saluting.
and erased again. But baseball marked the time. This field, this game,
It's made of dreams.
it's a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again.
I am your father.
Yeah.
This field.
What's that from?
You know, a lot of people don't realize
Dreams.
that he further elevated and rounded out one of the greatest movies of all time. That's The Sandlot. Because
That's right.
Yes,
He's,
of
he's
course.
the
He was the
dude
guy.
that owns Hercules. He
Well,
goes, George, remember he played with Babe Ruth. You know, and this is a perfect day to reintroduce or introduce this amazing feat of the internet that people haven't maybe listened to, and it's called the Vader Sessions, and it's all Star Wars footage using old James Earl Jones movies, like quotes from The Great White Hope and Field of Dreams and all these, put to Star Wars clips, and it's one of the funniest things
Tweet
ever.
it out.
I have
Tweet it out.
I've never consistently like laugh cried as much as I have.
throw it up there on the
with that thing.
Instagram.
Get it up on the
story.
internet.
So the story goes, the guy who played Darth Vader, the actual guy in the suit, didn't realize that he wouldn't be the voice. And then I think, was it right before the movie came out, they told him, like, hey, we got James Earl Jones to do your voice.
Aren't you thrilled?
And he better have been.
That's a load of crap.
Okay.
Well, rest in peace to him. I mean, to me, like,
93.
I wasn't necessarily a Star Wars girl, but I was a Coming to America girl. I used to watch that movie every day after school in grade school, and I loved him. And obviously, The Lion King. And so, rest in peace, pal.
93.
King,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good run.
Guys, they're trying to make a sequel to The Goonies. A British newspaper alleges that a sequel to The Goonies is in the works. The original cast will supposedly all return.
With Corey Feldman?
And they'll film it next year, release it sometime in 2026 or 2027. So according to the rumor, all of the original kids are returning. Sean Astin, Corey Feldman.
Jeff Cohn?
Yes.
Everybody.
Everybody is going to be there. So this is not official. This is a rumor from The Sun. But apparently it is a reboot, and it's been in talks for a long time.
Now Jeff Cohn Chunk is not chunky, right? He's like a thin
He's an entertainment lawyer.
First, you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on! Do it! Come on! Do it!
Weird if an adult did that.
It's going to be like when they did It and they made the remake, and so they had the adult children.
Yeah.
You know?
The plot leaked online. I read it, and it's supposed to, which I was surprised by this. I thought they'd reboot it with kids, but it's Sean Astin getting the Goonies back together to go find some of the treasure that they hid as an insurance policy when the cave collapsed on One-Eyed Willie's boat. So they got to go back into the caves and stuff, and I'm like...
Well, they're going to do it without Josh Brolin, right?
No, Josh Brolin said
he's coming in it.
You sure?
All of the originals.
He was always the holdout saying, I refuse to do it.
He is listed under this.
He's famous enough now, I think he's gotten over it. Because I think that hurt his career for a while.
The real question is Corey going to have the Michael Jackson gear on
You're
for
damn
the
right.
entire movie, or will he be dressed?
And I hope so.
He's in charge of the soundtrack.
I sent Moon this thing the other day, but there's a Goonies bar in like Southern California. It looks cool as hell, dude.
It does, but
It's
where's
like a
Willie?
Goonies themed bar.
I was like watching all the clips that you sent, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And sure enough, there's got to be One-Eyed Willie behind the bar.
They're probably withholding a couple little treats.
In comedy news, Nate Bargatze is going to do a holiday variety special for CBS. The top-earning comic will film the Lorne Michaels-produced hour at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville this year, I guess. So while many of the details are being under wraps, he intends to film it on November 21st, where he got his start in comedy as an entry-level employee. And so on this night, he will serve as the master of ceremonies as he guides the in-house audience and viewers at home through a mix of stand-up, sketch, and pre-taped bits, as well as musical performances.
Did you see the trailer for the SNL movie?
Yeah. Saturday night? Saw it a long time ago.
I thought a new trailer dropped last night.
Oh.
Like a new actual full, you probably saw the teaser, the full-length trailer. And I think it's a Jason Reitman movie, so it's about the first year of SNL.
Right.
The guy they got to play, Dan Aykroyd, looks so much like early SNL Dan Aykroyd. It is uncanny.
I can't
It
wait.
looks great.
Saturday night, right? That's what it's
It
called?
comes out in October.
Let's see what else I got for you really fast. Our Rizz Show Halloween party is coming up on October 26th at Ballpark Village, and this year's theme is Shipwrecked. You can get your tickets at 1057thepoint.com. If you need inspiration, USA Today has the top picks for pop culture costumes. What do you think, and this is finally the story, what do you think the top costumes this year at Halloween are going to be from pop culture?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, yes.
Tanya Haddix from Chimp Crazy.
That's a good one. That was not on this list.
I watched the last Did you watch the last episode?
No, we got to watch that still.
Me and my mom sat there and watched it yesterday.
What'd she think?
She loves it.
Oh.
It's just nutty.
Oh,
Wacky.
yeah.
But,
She's
okay.
all in.
Joker, Harley Quinn.
Not on the list. Good guess.
Joker movie coming out.
Wolverine, Deadpool.
Wolverine and
that's
Deadpool.
right, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
big costumes this year.
I'm trying to think of what other.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, The Descendants, Inside Out 2, Art the Clown from Terrifier, Wednesday from Addams Family, and then the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders, I guess because of that docuseries that was on HBO, so everybody's dressing up as them. The Australian Olympic breakdancer that Rafe loved, Ray Gun.
Oh, that'd be great.
I love her, dude.
And then, of course, political costumes will be all the hit. But hey, we don't want any of this. We want shipwrecked
Shipwrecked
costumes.
is the theme for our Halloween party down at Ballpark Village.
Yes.
Anybody have any ideas what?
But who was on more of a lonely island than Ray Gun?
For
after
real.
the Olympics.
Worldwide, that's right.
So
Tim and I narrowed down what we're doing.
I don't think my wife's going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's going to be away.
I'm not going to be there, and I'm sad, but
All right.
Date
Rafe and
night.
I,
Yep.
Date night.
I'm out. So looks
Captain
like you
Jim
two.
and a bird.
It's going to be a good time.
Captain Jim and Pedro.
Why don't you guys do Peter Pan and Tinkerbell?
We could do that.
We did that last year. You could do it again with each
did
other.
Peter Pan get shipwrecked anywhere?
Lost Boy
I don't
Island.
think so.
Technically.
He was on a boat once.
All right.
Celebrities celebrating a birthday on this day. Ryan Phillippe is 50. Big Daddy Kane is 56. Guy Ritchie is 56. Randy Johnson, the big unit, is 61. Colin Firth is 64. Joe Perry from Aerosmith is 74. And guys, it's Johnny Venus's favorite day because Bill O'Reilly is 75 years old. That's right.
Bill O'Reilly, 75 years old.
That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. F it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
5, 4, 3.
Here it goes.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
What a pro.
What a pro, right? Could really get it together.
What a
in the end.
professional.
We quote that all the time.
What a professional. Any more birthdays? Or that's
it,
pretty
man.
much it. All right. Happy birthday, Bill O'Reilly. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Alex Love. Happy birthday, Alex Love. Oh, where is it?
Oh, man. Alex Love.
Sucks! Today's birthday girl has been in 28 fine films, including, see if you could pick up a theme here. She was in Big Booty White Chick, Big Butt Brother Love is 16, Big White Ass Worship, Blonde Girl Booty Battle 5, Bomb Ass White Booty 11, OMG White Booty, Thick Ass White Girls 4, and who could forget a role in 2008's Work It, Get It 2. Alex Love is 38 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with your Sexy Time Fun Facts. Oh, the topics to be covered. First off, what is the exact time people around the world are having the most sex? Topic number 1. What's the worst song to play during sex? And the most catfished state in the U.S. And do you guys remember Johnson boats?
Yeah.
You remember Johnson was a boat brand?
Yeah.
Just a fun little chuckle about
About a huge
wholesome
Johnson boat?
No, a wholesome 80s commercial that you get a little chuckle out of. It's 8:05. It's Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. Experience the thrill of nitro-fueled racing at the NHRA Midwest Nationals. Come see your favorite drag racers at WWT Raceway from September 27th to the 29th. We have delays 270 westbound between 70 and Ladue. Further south, there are delays 270 eastbound between 44 and it looks like 55. Your point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 87. Right now it is 61 at the Point Studio.
Calling all Kansas City Chiefs fans. Looking for a three-peat. It's time to crown the champs and win big at the Crown with Crown Royal at Hot Shots. That's right, from September 1st all the way through December 31st. Head down to any participating Hot Shots location for $6 Crown Royal drinks all season long. Enjoy classics like Big Chief Tea, Crownberry Apple, and the local favorite, KC Crown.
But wait, Rafe, there's more. When you sip on your favorite Crown Royal concoction and cheer on the Chiefs, scan the QR code at Hot Shots to enter the Crown the Champ sweepstakes. You could win an unforgettable football game experience. The grand prize, 2 tickets to see the Houston Texans take on the Chiefs on December 21st at Arrowhead Stadium. But Rafe, that's not all.
That's right. It's not all. There's more. The lucky winner will also score access to pregame tailgate party plus $350 cash prize to fuel your game day fun. So don't miss this chance to crown the champs and win big with Crown Royal at Hot Shots. Head down to any participating location, grab a delicious Crown Royal drink, scan the QR code, and get ready to cheer on the Chiefs to victory. For official rules and more info, visit hotshotsnet.com. See you at Hot Shots, and good luck.
Obviously, when you buy your home, you took on more than just a house payment. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. You spend your weekends on the upkeep. Repairs are expensive and they drain your bank account. And with all your equity locked up, you just feel like you can't do anything. You love your home and you want to stay, but it's a constant struggle to keep things afloat. What if you could sell your home, reclaim your weekends, and not have to move? Well, I got great news. You can with Truehold's Sell and Stay program. Truehold will buy your home right now while the market's high, and you can bank all that equity in cash, stay in your home with a lease. Plus, you won't have to worry about property taxes, insurance, or upkeep, or any of that. Truehold unlocks your wealth without uprooting your life. Join the thousands who've already secured their retirement, paid off bills, and have financed their dreams. Get an offer right now while the market is hot. Call 1-855-300-9993, or you can just visit Truehold.com to cash out your home's value without moving. That's Truehold.com.
Hey man, are you ready to score big this season with 4 new tires for just $10? That is right. R&R Tire Express, rnrtires.com/RNR Midwest. Use the code SCORE, S-C-O-R-E, and you can secure an incredible September deal. R&R Tire Express makes it a breeze too. Roll out on brand new name brand tires for only $10 down. Whether you're driving a car, a truck, a van, an SUV, whatever you got, they got you covered. They have a perfect tire match for you. And with R&R's flexible payment options, you are in control. There's no credit. There's no credit needed. Everybody drives away with a smile. No credits, no problem. By the way, you can also get a wheel package. The R&R exclusive peace of mind coverage comes with your tires, tire rotation, balance, mount, flat repair, all included and all free with the peace of mind coverage. And if you're looking to upgrade those wheels, like I just mentioned, now is the time. For just $35, you can start on a fresh new set of wheels. You can even go to the website, put in your car's make and model, and see exactly what they look like. It's so freaking cool. Score big this season and get new tires installed for just $10 down or new wheels for just $35. Request a quick quote. Head over to rnrtires.com/RNR Midwest and use that code SCORE. All right, everybody needs a little R&R. rnrtires.com.
Hey, man, it's Kevin Smith, Silent Bob from all those terrible Jane Silent Bob type pictures, man. And you're listening to the Rizzuto Show.
I watched this old retro 80s TV commercial, and it just goes to show you that I may be 46 years old physically, but mentally I'm 12. So this is for the old Johnson Boating Company. Remember, this is a wholesome 80s commercial about you and your Johnson boat.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
Wow.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
That was cool.
Dude,
That's a real commercial.
Somebody needs to go with that slogan, and if it's not a company anymore, just make anything, call it Johnson, and use that slogan.
I think Johnson boats are still, that's still a brand.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
still
it's
going?
a big-
Oh, shoot.
yeah.
That's a big boat brand, but I don't think it was meant to be.
Oh, come on.
I honestly,
Johnson Yachts.
You're
Wow.
Not, you're not giving the credit to I mean, people are humorous. Since
I don't know if you watch this commercial, it looks like
the dawn of
serious.
time.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
Dude,
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
You, your girl, and your
Somebody
Johnson.
snuck that through an
Yeah,
advertising
they're
meeting.
not back to
I
back
don't know,
in
man.
it like that.
How long has Johnson, the word, been used to refer to a dingling?
Probably as far back as anyone can remember.
Yeah.
I don't know, do a Stupiracy episode on that. Like, where did Johnson come from?
Johnson?
Yeah.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
There is you, your girl, and your Johnson riding around town, kissing each other and making out.
Oh, that's the extended version. Nicely done, Tina.
Thank you.
1863. The slang term Johnson to mean penis is attested by 1863, a century before LBJ's time.
Yeah, and before
People
that,
thought it was LBJ.
before
Because it was
that, in
bunghole?
1833, they called
song.
it Jinglin' Johnny.
A Jinglin' Johnny.
Yeah,
Jinglin'
dude,
Johnny.
I have a list of age-old references to penises that go all the way
That you
back
have bookmarked?
to yes, it goes all the way back to 1460.
So what were they calling it back in 1460? A tallywhacker?
A pen, P-I-N.
I'm going to
pen.
sign this with my pen.
I bet they called it a
P-E-N or
prank.
P-I-N?
The Devil's Dangler.
N.
In 1611, plum tree shaker.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Let's see. Then when they moved on to in 1686, knick-knack. Then 1720.
Ah, yeah, knick-knack.
17.
Paddywhack.
they
Give
got
the dog
they
a
got
bone.
classy in 1720 and named it the silent flute.
I like that.
When did it become the skin flute?
1772 is Shaft of Delight. The 1785.
That's a little too on the nose, I'll be honest.
The shaft of delight.
1785 was
The
a doodle.
shaft of delight.
A little too buttoned up for my taste.
Ronald was giving me his shaft of delight. It was just wonderful. Oh, his shaft of delight.
1780s was a doodle or a cheese doodle. Then Jinglin' Johnny. And then, I can't say that one. And then in 1925, it was hot dog. People calling it hot dog.
Okay.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Yeah, that's what they say. Hot dog in a hallway.
It said in 2008, a bonaphone?
I'm sorry, did you say 2008?
That's what it says.
A bonaphone?
A bonaphone, somewhere.
A bonaphone.
Yeah.
I just
Sounds like a high-tech thing.
I'm old school.
Saturday nights, distant light, your girl and your Johnson.
That's right.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I get it.
And it's brought to us by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
So, a new global sex study has revealed that this exact time is the time that people are having the most sex around the world. Anybody want to fashion at least the day of the week? A guess?
What are you raising your hand? What were you doing there?
Well, I thought we were going for a time of the day, not day of the week.
Well, day of the week and time.
Whoa. Okay.
So I have the exact time and day of the week. So we'll first start with the day of the week.
Show me Friday.
Show me Friday.
Damn it.
Show me Sunday.
I know what it is. Hump day.
Wednesday?
Thursday?
Oh, God, not
Tuesday.
Monday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. The only day you don't have to work the day of or the next day.
Unless someone guessed it already.
No.
Oh, man, Saturday. Well, yeah.
Saturday.
It's gotta be cooler than that. Like, of course you're going on Saturday.
That's what he was, that's
Yeah,
what he
of
was doing when he wrote that song.
Yeah, he was like, you and your girl and your Johnson.
No, Saturday night's all right for fighting, not
And,
Thing.
well, humping. Would anybody like to fashion a guess as the hour of the day?
Show me. Let's see. You go to dinner at 7. You're home by, I don't know, 9. Close off by 10. Show me 10 o'clock in the evening on Saturday.
Really?
Would anybody like to fashion a guess as to the minute?
10:30.
10:11.
Lower.
10:05.
What'd you say, Moon?
8:45.
We're, no.
We're 10.
We're in the tens.
10:04.
10:04, no.
8:45 plus
10.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
10:07.
No.
10:05.
No.
10 o'clock. Sharp.
No.
We can do this.
10:08.
Really
No.
mad.
You're gonna make us guess
10:38.
60 times.
Is it below 10:15?
I told you it was lower than 10:11.
10:01.
10:09.
10:10.
10:09. Yes.
10:10.
A new global study has revealed that 10:09 p.m. on Saturdays is the exact time that people are having the most sex.
Okay, everybody in the circle, go around. Are you doing that at that time on Saturday?
That sounds
where was
a little
everyone?
early, actually, in my house.
Really? You're later. You're banging
Once
later.
everybody's, you know,
That's
I got
about right.
teenagers in the house.
Sure.
Once everybody's in bed.
That's when you tear it up.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
That's right. We're going on the
Saturday
boat.
night.
I ain't waiting for nobody's schedule, man.
I like to get it in before we eat.
Yeah.
That's what me.
Appetizer
That's what we
stacks?
Work up an
If
appetite.
you're smart, it's at 6:09, and then dinner's at 7. And you can eat as many of those Cheddar Bay biscuits as you want. There's no repercussions later.
You're
You
right.
guys are boning before you meet friends out for dinner?
I don't want him ogling me the whole time.
That's not gonna stop
No,
me.
I'm kidding.
I'm always hoping for the twofer. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I still live in that dream world. The good old days when you're like, I can get it twice today. You get in early. It does make me chill out and enjoy the dinner more.
Yeah.
But then also you get home and you're like,
Oh, well.
How was
Maybe.
dinner?
how full are you?
I like the waiting. I feel like Tim and I we'll wait till after, and it's kind of like the foreplay of flirting while you're at dinner. You know what I'm saying? And the anticipation.
And then
That's how we roll.
afterwards,
And the letdown
let's
when
not,
you're too
you know,
tired.
have
It's
a giant
10:09.
steak dinner and baked potato, and hopefully we're not weighed down by the meal we just ate.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Saturday, as far as days of the week, was number 1. Number 2. Go ahead.
Huh?
Saturday's
What
number
was it?
1.
Number 1, number 2, day of the week.
Sunday, give me 3 p.m.
I don't need any days. I don't need any times. Just days of the week.
Friday.
Oh.
Friday, yes. Followed by
Sunday,
Sunday, and then
Wednesday.
Thursday. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ew, the world really is run by all these 9 to 5ers, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Thursday. The day that came in last was
Monday.
Monday. Yes, Monday was the least favored day of the week for sex. With just 2% of people who are globally surveyed going, that's my favorite day of week to have sex, Monday. Actually, specifically, Monday, 1:02 p.m. was the least sexual moment of the week. Monday at 1:02 p.m.
Okay.
Unsexy time.
Right after lunch.
was the unsexiest time of the week. Monday at 1:02. How many times a week are people having sex? What's the out of the global survey? How many times? 1, 2,
Oh, remember this
3.
is a survey too,
Oh.
so they're going to inflate it slightly. I'm going to say
Let's just
3.3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. 3.3. That's a good one.
no.
Okay.
That's what I had.
That's more.
1.
1. 1
We're
was
so
the most
busy, man.
1 was the most popular answer.
This is because
Sad.
we're overworked.
Once a week.
We are all losing our minds. Have more sex.
So of the and this was a giant survey, 48% said they partake in sexual activity with another person once a week. 48%, followed by 19% saying twice a week, 13% saying 3 times a week, and 7% 4 times a week. And as frequency increases, the percentage decreases, with only 1% of people saying they have sexual activity on a daily basis.
Yeah. I mean, if you're banging on a daily basis,
Good on you.
good on you, and you've got to have some financial freedom.
Yep. Because you ain't working.
Could be year oneers.
Could be year
Could be
oneers,
year oneers,
too.
yeah.
You don't know how long these people have been together.
Oh, yeah, dude. Rafe and I, first
That does
3
play into
years, we were wildcats.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Those are the days.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, what is it, 8:30 right now? You would have done it at least 4 times already.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
yeah, 1 time a week, 48% of the respondents. Adults overall feel that having sex twice a week is ideal. And men between the ages of 25 and 45 are in the same category, but women in the same age group found that, yeah, they want it more. 4 times a week would be ideal.
Who said that?
Women.
What
What women?
age?
Where are these women?
So men are like, it's okay, twice a week. Women within the same age group, 25 to 45,
Okay.
said they want it more.
I bet the older women are taking up a good chunk of that
too.
time increase because there's something, I mean, guys, the perimenopause that I am going through right now is insane. Like your hormones are raging in both good and bad ways.
like you're emotional.
Emotional, sex drive increases.
Can you say,
You're hot all the time.
are you horny?
Yes.
Hold on. Yeah, you guys whisper that back and forth to each other
On mic.
while I videotape it.
So no, it is. There's like a flush because I keep telling Tim, I go because I don't want to have kids, but I can feel. I'll be 40 in March, and we check in with each other. Like we've been married 10 years this year, and we check in all the time. Like, okay, we don't want to have kids still, right? Like we want to just be sure. And like as of late, like I've just been like. You're not down to have babies, right? Like, and he's like, no, I don't want any babies. I'm like, yeah, me neither. Like, but my body, my like internal clock is like, have those babies. Like, that's how it feels. It's like going through my hormones right now. And it's freaking weird, dude.
Yeah.
I bet he's loving it.
Tim?
It's all the bonuses and none of the bad.
And I don't know, like.
And every once in a while has to go through a check-in time. Worth it.
No,
A
it's
way
not
to
that bad.
check in with each other.
You're checking in about getting boned more. That's the TSA pre-check line I want to be in.
It's crazy. So, like, women in your late 30s, early 40s, like,
I
hit
agree.
me up because I feel like, and I've talked to like all my girlfriends and stuff. Everybody's kind of going through the same thing, but it is bizarre. Like I never had that maternal clock where it is hormone infused like it is right now, and it's wild.
I think 35 to 45 is skewing the 25 to 35 group.
I agree.
For sure. For sure. 25-year-olds, they don't even know. They don't even know what they're in for.
Yeah.
They don't even know what
going
they're
on.
No.
Well, let me ask you this question. Moving on. Is there a soundtrack to our lovemaking? Is there a playlist that you guys have on your Spotify accounts that is specific to lovemaking?
There's a band.
Yeah.
When the kids aren't around, yes.
Are we going to share the bands that we play?
Oh, mine's not bands. It's like a
mix.
He
Yeah.
plays marching
Coffee
band music.
it's all mariachi.
He's like, this is Michigan State, honey. These are one of the best bands in the nation. I'm hard.
Drums and cymbals, man.
Oh God.
Mine's like chill lo-fi stuff because it's got a good beat.
Yeah.
And there's
Well,
no-
do you know
nothing distracting?
the exact beats per minute that is ideal for
Do you,
lovemaking? Because I do.
Oh boy.
Tell us.
110.
Now, are you practicing it? Is what I need to know.
Well, if you're giving somebody CPR,
It's Staying
it's
Alive.
like staying alive.
It's very similar to intercourse.
Please come back. Please come back.
Staying alive, staying alive.
So to set the mood in the bedroom, you're going to need some bangers. on
Literally.
cue.
Nice.
But most people are choosing the wrong tunes. So it's not about what they're saying. It's not about the lyrics. It's about the beats per minute.
Yeah, it's the rhythm. That's why we like this playlist. It just goes for hours and hours, and it's all similar stuff that doesn't change too much as far as the BPM.
Goes for hours and hours.
Wow,
just like
hours and hours.
Experts analyzed current pop playlists on Spotify with keywords like romance, sexy, sensual, and intimate to figure out which strictly sensual songs meet the desired tempo for sex, which has been determined to be 119 beats per minute.
I was just gonna say between 110 and 120, or half of that for the R&B stuff.
119 beats per minute.
Sick.
Turns out we are way off the mark, according to the pros who have revealed some of the worst offenders. And ironically, the song on most playlists that happened to be the worst song to have sex to is a song called Birthday Sex by Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Does anybody know this song?
I do.
This is the worst?
This is the worst song.
Well,
to have
first
sex
of all, it
to.
sounds like a kid's mobile.
I feel
So
like I'm in a
thank you.
haunted carnival right
Yeah,
now.
thanks for taking me out of it. What is this crap? This is worse than the Halloween music that we play as
It's your
bumpers.
birthday, so I know you want to ride out.
Oh, this one.
Even if we only go to my house, sit more easy as we
They say this is the worst song to have sex to. Because it's only 60 beats per minute.
know you want to cry.
There's
You should add 9 more.
Say you
You gotta be 2 times.
Get ready for action. Don't be
So if you want to kill the mood, put
Play
that
it at
on.
double speed. That's
Interesting.
120, baby. You're in.
I never heard that intro. That's terrible.
I guess it's part of the record. I don't know.
I have Apple Music, but does Spotify have like sexy playlists
Yeah.
like you can look
Yeah.
up? Because that's the best thing. Like Apple and Spotify already do this for you, do the work for you by putting together these like pillow talk playlists that are awesome.
Okay, so I do have what the best song to have sex to is. That is exactly
Tell us it's Van Halen.
119 beats per minute.
Might as well jump.
Whoa!
The track is Pour Me a Drink featuring Blake Shelton,
Oh God, what?
Post Malone. They say this is the best song to have sex
Just
to.
because
Prepare
it's
for
one.
more. Ew.
It's just,
My
Sex
this is fake,
where?
My
right?
wife's not letting this happen.
They say this is the ideal song to have sex to.
Who said this? Some guy in Monroe County, Illinois.
Says Post Malone.
Oh boy.
Says the label
Says
and
Gwen
management
Stefani.
group for
Yeah.
those two.
This is, well, okay, just take the song out of it. This is the beat. This is beats per minute.
This is the beat. Okay.
119 beats per minute.
That's not my rhythm. I'm trying to think about it right now. This isn't good. Get this out of here.
No, you don't like it.
Get it
I
away.
don't like it.
Come on.
I don't like it.
I don't. I don't know. That's strange.
Yeah.
I feel like the song doesn't dictate the rhythm or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the background. It has to be something that, like, sounds good or is, like, or like Moon said, is, like, kind of like ambiance.
Yeah, that came on.
I'm not trying to, like, keep
We're
the
done
beat.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, ambient
We're done here.
with a good pulse, with a good beat.
Sure.
The band is Massive Attack.
Whoa.
That's your band?
Massive Attack is the sexiest music ever. It's just.
Do you have a particular song?
No, there's one of their albums has a bug on the front of it. I honestly don't even remember what the name
Cannibal
of the album
Corpse
is.
also very good.
Yeah.
Massive
Any
Attack
speed metal.
album.
Here you go, Rizz.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys...
Mezzanine.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's
Turn on 1998's Mezzanine
This one's
and
from
go ahead and have yourself a nice little Saturday at 10:09.
This is Teardrop.
Oh, God, this just makes me think of whatever show this is, the intro. There's a show.
Is
Is
there?
it House?
Yeah, I think it is House.
Oh, God.
no, don't ruin
Which
it.
actually makes
House.
sense. You're a hypochondriac.
Oh
A doctor,
my
like, finding...
God.
House is all about a doctor finding a mysterious disease and solving it, so I can
I'm
see why you would
aroused.
get so horny when this comes on.
Oh, man.
There's only 77 beats per minute.
This is like the build-up. You turn it on. There's a little build-up track.
Or Nip Tuck.
Yeah,
That would be a different album.
That's kind of a cool feel for that.
Yeah,
what
I
did
do
you
have
say,
some good
Mezzanine?
news.
Mezzanine.
Nip untuck.
I think Mezzanine is the record.
Yeah, Mezzanine's the record. I'm sorry.
Mezzanine's the record.
I have some good news.
Wow.
Turn Off the Lights from Teddy Pendergrass, 119.
Yeah, of
go.
course it is.
Okay.
That would be a better example.
Greatest
Love
song
making
on earth.
music.
Tell you what.
And this song rips.
What song is that?
That's what I put together my own playlist, which we don't really put on music like every time we fool about.
What song, Scott?
Turn Off the Lights from Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
The most beautiful voice in music.
Any Motown jam, if you get a good like Motown list going, you really can't. You get some Teddy Pendergrass, you get a little bit of Otis Redding.
I can't do
You'll
it.
find some of the hits.
You
can't do
mean
it if
Post
there's any
Malone
lyrics.
featuring Blake Shelton's not doing it for
Not
you?
doing it for me, dude.
No.
These arms of mine.
I can't do it if
That's
if
from
there's any,
Ghost, baby.
I can't do it if there's any other lyrics. Because then I'm like, there's somebody talking to me, singing to me in the room.
Teddy
like,
Pendergrass is in the room.
can't you
There's
see I'm
like
doing
a-
something?
Bedroom up pop. Oh, dang.
Come on, get out of here. This
Bro,
will
are
bother
you
you?
joking?
I don't want somebody talking to me.
Teddy can talk to me all he wants.
So I would
Teddy's
love.
It's like Teddy's cheering me on.
I'd
He's
love
like, you
the
can do it,
instrumental.
brother.
Yeah, no, the instrumental is a good vibe. And like upbeat pop stuff, whatever, not like.
Yeah, like I would start paying attention to the lyrics. I'd be doing things and I'm
Listen,
thinking
the
one
only
thing and then I
voices
go,
bother
did that
me
guy just say
hearing you
let's take a
guys.
shower?
Wait.
I got ADD.
I do. Clearly. No,
I
Teddy.
feel like
we're-
there's satin sheets.
Teddy, we're not
Hell
in the
yeah.
shower
We're
right
on
now.
a heart-shaped bed.
Got some salt lamps lit. Let's go.
That's when you flip her right there. That was a flip. That drum beat is a flip. Flip her back. Teddy knows what he's doing, dude. She's like, he's flipped me twice. Flip her again. Now go to work.
Turn off the light. I already turned the lights off.
Now go to work, boys.
You need to have like a guided meditation to this song.
Hell yeah.
I feel like Teddy's in my ear, like right behind me.
Oh,
Teddy's like
right there.
Teddy's like a bone coach. You got to listen to what he's saying, man. There's subtext, man.
What was that?
Teddy's sitting at the edge of the bed.
What was the one that Jeff always used to tell us he listened to?
It was a 90s
Enya.
band.
No, it wasn't
Enya.
Enya. It was like a
Enigma, right?
This is the right
Enigma.
BPM, by
Yes.
the way.
Enigma. What's the song called?
Wasn't Enigma sail away, sail away?
Yeah.
I believe
Is that
so.
Enya?
Yeah.
I feel like Enya's for like suburban yuppies. That's what they like to bang to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Enya's pretty dope. dude.
here's.
This is the one that Jeff did. Right?
I'm pulling it up now.
Yeah, I got it.
Is it? Let's see if I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
It's just Dire Straits, Money
No,
for Nothing.
you know this one.
That's not a bad one. I'd bang to that. Riff.
Yeah, this one was like the old timey video.
This one. Hey,
You can see Jeff Burton putting his hands behind his head
Yeah.
and going to his happy place.
No, he said he would put headphones on. Can you imagine him going?
I feel like the scene from Happy Gilmore when he goes to the hat. That's where Jeff was going.
Remember the song?
Yeah, of course.
Return to Innocence.
This was in the infomercial where you could buy it.
Yes. What was it? It was, God, there was a commercial with that in it.
Yeah.
Man,
What the hell was it?
The 90s was a cooler time.
What's the name of the song?
Those were hits.
It's
Pure Moods, dude.
Pure Moods.
Return of Innocence.
Oh my gosh, you could buy the Pure Moods CD.
What about the Lady in Red commercial? Remember that?
Lady in Red. Yes.
That one always made me super horny.
Lady in Red by UB40.
Yeah, that commercial, Smart Ones, or like a yogurt or something. I just remember watching it as a kid and she was a figure skater on there.
Here's the Pure Moods.
Wait, Lady in Red was by UB40?
World where time drifts slowly.
I'm going back to 1994.
Where music carries you away.
This is the best time.
Sail away. I knew it. I knew it.
The perfect soundtrack for your way of life. Direct from Europe, this multi-platinum collection has won the hearts of millions.
John Hammer.
Set adrift with the timeless pleasures of
From The Exorcist.
Tubular Bells.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh,
Hey, it's a mood.
Trip into the unknown.
The X-Files theme song.
No other
more enigma.
the feeling of Pure Moods. To order Pure Moods, call the number on your screen.
What a jam.
Call the number.
Check or money order for the amount.
See if it's still out there. Call it.
DJ Dado is
What's the
the
number?
X-Files theme.
1-800.
Hold up.
Pure Moods.
Okay.
1-800-283-2751. Send $15.99 for cassette or $17.99 for CD.
They haven't had a call in 20 years. Here we go. Oh, please
One
answer.
guy working.
What if Al Green answers the phone?
The guy answers. He's like, hello.
Pure Moods, how can I help you? Pure Moods, this is Jim. Pure Moods, this is Jim. Cassette or CD today?
Oh, man.
Jim, come on, pick up.
Oh, man.
Pick up.
Sad.
Nothing. Not even no longer in service.
Must be now available in stores.
That man, his beard is so long.
A phone is ringing at a desk somewhere.
Right. Damn it, Bill. You did one job.
It's like a current office next to going, oh my God, that phone over there is ringing.
No,
Yeah, there's three guys.
Jim got up to go to the
Did
bathroom.
we answer that? The red phone is ringing. They said never answer the red phone.
Well, you know when they answer it is Saturday at 10:09.
Yeah, well,
Or Friday. What was the other times?
Monday at 1:02 is the least sexy time.
Right. Nobody's getting on Tuesday.
Jim has been sitting at that desk since 1994. Okay, people stopped calling a long time ago.
It's a windy cabin in Colorado
But he
Springs.
Jim comes in to work every single day, and he mans that Pure Moods desk. And he finally got up. He had to go pee.
Your tears are all over your face right now. That's great.
All right. Calm down.
Oh,
everybody.
man.
And finally, when it comes to catfishing, Mississippi leads the country in catfish production and has since the late 1980s. But that's actual fish, guys. I'm talking catfishing when you con somebody, you trick somebody into a relationship with a fake persona. Has anybody here been catfished before?
No.
I'm sad to say I have not been catfished. You know somebody that's been catfished?
No. Well, I don't know.
I mean,
You know what? I got a feeling we all probably do, and it's not something they're going to broadcast. There's somebody in my life right now that I worry is being catfished or is a potential target.
Okay, it's so naive that this is somebody that could be catfished easily.
Yes. Yes. And not just naivete. I think there's how do I say this? I think there's opportunity. There's vulnerability, shall we say. And it's something that worries me greatly.
Well, according to a recent study, California leads the nation in money lost to bogus romance scams. $184 million lost to bogus romance scams. Florida next, $70 million. In California, around 8 in every 100,000 people have reported being scammed just like this.
There's so many opportunities, too. There's so many different ways for people to do it.
The rate is actually higher in Alaska. California is the most catfish state.
Yeah.
But the rate is actually higher in Alaska, but the total money lost is a lot lower.
That was an interesting plot line of that new True Detective. The one that just came out with Jodie Foster, where the guy kept waiting for his bride. Remember?
I forgot.
I never saw it.
It's about Night Country?
Like the kid's Night Country. The kid's dad kept saying yeah, we got a bride in Russia. She's coming. She's gonna be on the next flight, and he'd be at the airport.
That's right.
And the flight would land, and he'd look at his phone, and she'd be like, "Oh, something happened at immigration. I need you to send me $5,000 more." And
he'd buy it.
Yeah, he was just lonely. I imagine you're so lonely up there.
Yeah, right. Dang. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is an aspect of that for sure.
It's so sad when you hear that happening. It really gets at me.
Well, dude, there was no better documentary than that Manti Te'o.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that
See that,
scenario was just.
Yeah, what was that guy? He was
He was a Notre Dame, just
Oh,
absolute superstar, and it was such a huge story, and the media just ran with it and needed this tumbling
His
snowball.
girlfriend died. He was in the playoffs. The college football championship.
And he was playing
playoffs.
for her. It was like the talking point
She
of
died
the
the
story.
week before, along with his grandmother, and it wound up being a dude who had been stringing this guy along for a year.
Mm-hmm. And in the documentary, and we know how most of these documentaries go. They're one story, and you never hear it because so-and-so refused to talk to the documentary.
Right.
This one, episode 2 or whatever,
It was I think it was Untold. I think it was the Untold.
Was it the Untold?
Series, yeah.
Hour 2 or episode 2, wherever, that person talks to the camera.
The
and
catfisher.
And explains their side. And man, one of the most fascinating documentaries you'll ever see. And
You
so
gotta
many
watch
times.
this.
So many times.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I gotta watch it.
Oh, it is
I'm in.
ridiculous.
It is the quintessential catfishing
Blueprint
example. Yeah.
Okay.
Holy
you want to see
smokes.
somebody get catfished, and you're screaming at the TV, going, "You idiot! The signs are there."
Yeah.
And he just hook, line, and sinker bought it.
Well.
That he had a girlfriend who he never saw. They talked on the phone all the time, but it was a dude.
Wow. So just really a lot of lies, a web of lies.
Lies upon lies upon lies.
Many are the tools of sin, but lies are always the handle.
All right, listen, we got to take a break. We'll come back, and Rafe will finish us out.
All of you?
With the sex toy of the week.
All right. Put on some Otis.
Put on some Pendergrass. Put on some Pure Moods.
Somebody said it's called Untold, the girlfriend who didn't exist.
Yeah, wild.
Okay.
Watch it. All right, it is 8:47. It's Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. Experience the thrill of nitro-fueled racing at the NHRA Midwest Nationals. Come see your favorite drag racers at WWT Raceway from September 27th to the 29th. We have delays 270 eastbound between Manchester and Ladue. Further south, there's a right lane blocked on right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. 270 northbound just after 44. Your point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 87. Right now it is 63 at the Point Studio.
This is King Scott, Ways of the Blades. Today I'm going to teach you swords.
First, you want to start with the holiday special, the great way to start an attack. They'll never see it coming.
The day this morning was the one, and you were like, I'm ready to stop making excuses and start making changes. Guys, I'm talking to you, or gals with, men in your life, I'm talking to you. Get them into Mentality. Mentality Health is the best of the best in the country when it comes to men-specific clinics that are looking out for men and making sure that we feel good, that we look good, and we perform good. And I'm not just saying good. I mean our best. Look better, perform better, and feel better than you have maybe even in the last 10 years. Now, maybe you qualify for TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, or maybe you're just looking for some peptide therapy or tadalafil or semaglutide. They take all of that. They take care of all of that for you. The hormones, the anti-aging stuff, the ED, the weight loss. Get in there. Talk to the board-certified physicians. Legitimately the best of the best when it comes to this. Book an appointment. Talk to them. Get that blood draw, and then get a customized treatment for you so you can get back to 100% and get that edge. Get that edge and keep it. MentalityHealth.com.
It's Lux, and I'm joined by Josh from Badflower. Dude, what's up?
Cheers. How are you?
Cheers. I'm doing so well. I'm so glad we're getting to chat here.
What is that? You got stickers on your cup.
Oh my God, I got so many stickers. My vaccine sticker. I got my Canada sticker. I got all my good stickers.
Nice.
I'll hook you up with some stickers when you come here because we'll be seeing you in less than 2 weeks at Point Fest, which is very exciting. And then after that, you got a record coming out, so we got a lot to chat about today. I'm excited.
Yes.
So where are you in the world right now? Because I know you guys are currently on tour. Are you like in a bunker somewhere?
No, we're not on tour. Right? I mean, we've just been doing like weekend festivals.
Well, you start on the 10th or 9th, right? You start this week.
Yeah, something like that. I'm in a barn. This is where I live. This is my home.
Still on the farm. How's farm life?
Farm life is great. I mean, it's been like very sparse. Like we've been doing shows over the weekend for the most part, or like just these random things. So it's go do a big drive, come back, spend like 2 days at home prepping for like the big headline tour, go leave again, try to come back and like get more stuff done. And like it's chaotic for sure.
Who's keeping track of Maggie? Who's keeping track of the
we have other people here who are watching.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And the other
were you able to do all of the recording for the new record from the barn?
A lot of it was done here, yeah, in this room.
That's exceptional. I mean, the last time we talked, you had just bought it. You were literally like moving in. 30 had just come out. Your birthday, July 2020 is when it came out. So happy belated 31st. You've now bypassed that. Hey man, I'm still way above you. So like, cry me a river, all right?
It's all downhill.
But I'm wondering if the last year on the farm, getting to actually do some of the record there, what that was like as opposed to having to go into studios and whatnot. What was that like?
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same for me because like even when we started this record, I started it at the house I was living at in California. So then we like went into a different studio in California to like track drums for a couple songs, and then came back and did basically everything else there. And then I moved, and the second half of the record got done partly in a studio in Nashville and then partly here. So it's kind of like split between 4 different places.
All right. Well, the new record is called This Is How the World Ends. We are in interesting time for
unprecedented
the world.
time.
I have been trying to find ways around that as a radio DJ because the amount of times I said it over the last year, but yes, we're in unprecedented times. So what does that title mean to you?
To me, the title it's less
just locally sourced calzones. I'm talking about Sauce on the Side, where monthly they have a new special like the Hot Honey Bird all September. This is stuffed with hot honey chicken, fontina cheese, house-made bacon jam, arugula, pickled jalapenos, onions, basted with hot honey butter, sprinkled with hot spice, and then they got that hot honey butter on the side. So that's delicious. Good. Calzone. Done. Lunch, dinner, whatever you want. You can get it delivered. You can pick it up. You can sit on their patio on gorgeous days like today. There's 12 locations that they've created in 12 years. And the best thing about this is you are eating locally. Nothing's frozen. Everything is freshly made. And they always have, great things like a rewards program where you can get a ton of great perks. You just go to sauceontheside.com. You can join there. That's where you can order online, have it delivered. And by the way, you get 10% off when you enter promo code LEARN at sauceontheside.com, or when you order in store, say LEARN for 10% off, and you'll be eating deliciously, locally, and they have something for everybody. From the gluten-free people in your life to the vegetarians to the meatheads, everybody loves Sauce on the Side.
Joined by Seether. Gentlemen, how are you? It's great to see you, and thank you for being here with us. The first thing I want to bring to your attention, and I'm sure that you guys don't keep track of this because you have way bigger things to do, but this is your 6th Point Fest, all right? Out of the 30 some odd that we've done, you've done 6 of them. Not to mention birthday shows, Christmas shows. While other rock bands have kind of gone by the wayside, you guys have just been a constant core artist for us. I was looking last night. We have played like 26 different Seether songs in the history of our career, and your career and our career as well. You have just been such an important part of the station as the alternative format goes left and we stay rocking. You guys have been a really big part of that. And I just, as the music director of the radio station, just wanted to say thank you. And I'm sorry, Sean, if you're getting eaten alive by something over there.
I'm making my acquaintance with the local wildlife.
You guys are celebrating 20 years this year. That's a really impressive feat. How, many bands that have been successful still don't make it 20 years. How have you guys been able to do that by your account?
I think we've just basically written stuff that we want to hear. I love a lot of bands. I love a lot of music styles, and a lot of different types of music. But whenever we write albums, we just stay. I try to stay true to what we like. We like to write stuff that we like to play, and stuff that I like to listen to. So I think really just not
good. You feel good. It's good for your mental health. The stigma about plastic surgery, it's not a thing anymore. There's no stigma. In the past, Miss Jones up the street got some quote-unquote work done. Scandal. Not anymore. And we've come so far in terms of technology, medical technology, when it comes to plastic surgery. And Parkrest Plastic Surgery right up the street from us, they're at the cutting edge of it. It's their mission over there to get you the highest level of care to help you achieve your cosmetic goals with natural-looking results. And at Parkrest, they're not cookie-cutter providers where patients all leave the practice with the same thing, similar results. They cater their treatments, procedures, and surgeries to each individual to make sure you leave happy with a major confidence boost. And the best part is, and they really care about you. If you're looking for the mommy makeover, if you're looking for laser hair removal, hydrofacials, permanent makeup, if you're looking to get rid of fat and hard-to-target areas, they got you over there at Parkrest Plastic Surgery. The doctors, Dr. McGuire, Dr. Kaplan, have both treated patients from all over the world, and they're right here in Creve Coeur. Parkrest Plastic Surgery, parkrestplasticsurgery.com. I'm seeing your bucket list here in front of me, Lern, and some of these are definitely achievable.
Yes.
Some of them I'm not sure about.
Sure.
Yeah, some of them are going to be tougher than others. The first one, let's just get into it.
Yep.
And, where we welcome feedback if anybody can help us.
Let's finish out Sexy Time Fun Facts. Rafe Williams, it is your time to shine. What do we got this week?
Well, in honor of week 1 of the NFL season and me getting shot in the ass at some point, I found something related for all the big football fans in your life. It's called the Fantasy Football Stroker.
Wow.
$24.99 on Amazon.com, a little startup company. You may not have heard of them. That's Amazon.com. It's made by a brand called Hot Products with 2 T's. 3.9 out of 5 stars. It is a little football fleshlight. It looks like a football, and you can pop either end off, and I'll get to touchdown in this stroker's vagina and end zone. At first glance, it looks like a novelty plastic football, but pop open the caps on either end and reveal snug and soft vaginal and backdoor entries. Lube up your trusty quarterback and slide inside the textured love tunnel. Thrust away until you score. Keep the other end's cap on to create natural suction, 7.5 by 4 inches in case, 6 by 2.5 inch sleeve, PVC case, silicone, stroker sleeve. Description: Score with the stroker that's twice the fun and super discreet. The fantasy football stroker looks like a souvenir or novelty toy. But when you twist off the ends, you'll uncover realistic vaginal and backdoor openings, lube it up with your favorite water-based formula, and slide inside. The tunnel's soft silicone is lined with dozens of tiny nubs that massage your quarterback.
Tiny nubs.
With every stroke. Tiny nubs. Keep both caps off for hard and fast thrusts, or leave one on to create a natural suction in the tunnel that feels... you edited this and I can't read it.
Oh, like the real thing.
Feels like the real thing. The football's case of detailed laces give you a great secure grip while you play. That's right. No fumbles. After use, slide the stroker out of the case and flush it with water. Clean with mild soap and water on Adam and Eve toy cleaner. Rinse well and allow to dry. Wipe down the case with a damp cloth and reassemble your fantasy football stroker and put it away until next Sunday.
See, I like to make sure my products are top rack dishwasher safe.
Oh, that's part of your buying.
Yes.
These are hand cleaners. Got a couple.
See, it's annoying.
I got 2 reviews. Here we go. And I'm giving you both. I'm giving you the 5 and the 1. And these are real reviews. Nikki, 5 out of 5 stars. BF for when I went away too long. Lol, I got this for my BF for when I'm away. We're in a long-distance relationship. But like it says, it's super tight. Ha, 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 ha. Nikki. So
that's 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Got it for a boyfriend. Says he likes it. This one is from a guy. This is a real review. I would like to preface that before I read it. I did not make this up. This is an actual review. I even printed out the guy's picture.
We don't need to do that.
I did.
I did, because I wanted to make sure everyone knew it was a real photo, a real review. It's from Mingjan Dan, 1 out of 5 stars. I can't even fit my dong in it. I'm also Asian.
Oh.
That's it.
That's his review?
1-star review.
1 star, yeah.
He was upset that he couldn't fit his...
Humble brag, cool flex.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is he bragging?
Was it? Pleasure shaft? What was the term earlier? From the 20s?
Shaft of delight.
Shaft of delight.
Well, there you go. That is the Fantasy Football Stroker, $24.99 on Amazon, 3.9 out of 5 stars, available now. For your pleasure.
Your
on
Sundays,
game day.
yeah,
They really
Sunday's
do make a sex toy for everything.
Yep, they do. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll give away some stuff. We'll play 3 and 5. Easy game. So Moon's going to give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win. Your choice of prizes. No ums or ahs to start your answer. And, of course, stay within the category. We've got a couple judges here. Lern, Tina, Rafe, King Scott.
Word.
If you get 2 out of 3 right, you win your choice of tickets. We got tickets to go see Cage the Elephant. That is Thursday over at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. We got tickets to go see Megadeth with Mudvayne and All That Remains on the 26th at the Amphitheater. Falling Reverse, Black Veil Brides, Dance Gavin Dance and Tech 9 next Saturday the 21st at the Amphitheater. And we got tickets to go see Guar a week from today over at the Pageant. If you want to play 3 and 5, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll play next. 9:02. Tuesday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. Experience the thrill of nitro-fueled racing at the NHRA Midwest Nationals. Come see your favorite drag racers at WWT Raceway from September 27th to the 29th. Right lane blocked and a right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle 270 northbound just after 44. We also have delays of about 7 minutes, 270 eastbound between 44 and Ladue. Your point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 87. Right now it's 63 at the Point Studio.
All right, it is Memorial Day weekend. We just got up to the farm. Job number 1, feed the chickens. Let's go. 1 turkey, 2 turkeys. Yeah. All right, come on. To the chicken house. Okay, gotta feed the chickens. Here's what they eat. Look in here. here, camera guy. There we go. All right, chickens. You hire a professional pest control service because you want to protect your family, you want to protect your property. Amco Ranger, the best in the business. 100% satisfaction guaranteed at Amco Ranger. They are not satisfied until you're satisfied. They're committed to getting you the best pest management services available, and they stand behind every single service they perform. So if you're not 100% satisfied, they'll make it right. And you always get the best price. They guarantee that. Trusted, local, family-owned since 1965, A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. All the employees are well-trained, they're licensed, they are background checked, and they are your one source for all pest control needs. Take your yard back from mosquitoes and ticks. Stop ants, spiders, and roaches from moving into the house. Protect your biggest investment, your home, from costly termite damage. Prevent mice from spreading disease and damaging your property, and they do so much more. It's Amco Ranger Termite and Pest Solutions. 636-441-BUGS, online at amcoranger.com, protecting what matters since 1965. I'm seeing your bucket list here in front of me, Lern, and some of these are definitely achievable.
Yes.
Some of them I'm not sure about.
Sure.
Yeah, some of them are going to be tougher than others. The first one, let's just get into it.
Yep.
And, you know, where we welcome feedback. If anybody can help us, put us on the path to make these happen, please let us know. Because it's all about love and helping each other, lifting each other up, checking stuff off. Here's a big one. See Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk, they're broken up.
They're broken up.
I don't think they're
retired.
ever getting back together.
Right.
So,
but The Weeknd, even this weekend, or even this past weekend, The Weeknd, the artist, said the only collabs he will do in the future is with Daft Punk. So there could be something on the horizon.
what about a Daft Punk tribute act?
Yes.
What about a Daft Punk lunch? Like you're at the Rainbow Room or something like that, and you look over and you're like, oh my gosh, I recognize.
Look at those.
those
There's two guys in helmets.
Those are the guys from
Because
Daft
it's
Punk.
see Daft Punk. You didn't say in concert.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me clarify. I would like to dance live to Daft Punk, those two guys, those French musicians. I want them
All
to
they
be playing
do is
music.
press and play on an iPad.
What if they stand up at lunch and they go, bigger, faster?
All right. Okay, so see Daft Punk, that's on the list.
Or have a Daft Punk dance party.
Yeah,
Whatever.
will you take me? I would love to see that show.
Thank you.
I would
Yes.
love to see that.
I like how
French-Canadian,
malleable
did you?
your bucket list things are. That's a very open and loving way to embrace the world. You've already dialed back your very first one, which
Right.
I love. But
And
you know what?
What?
You never know. Daft Punk, whatever, tomato. It's French. I believe.
Trimlight Semo, trimlightsemo.com, TRIMLIGHTSEMO. Now, Trimlight, innovative patented lighting system that allows customers to have permanent exterior lighting professionally installed on your home or your business, and this eliminates the hassle and worry about hanging Christmas or holiday lights ever again. Now, this comes with a lifetime warranty included in your purchase. Just in case a bulb goes out, it's going to get replaced. But it's amazing. First of all, hidden during the day and bright during the night. Easy to operate right from your smartphone. I have the app right here, and we now have it installed in the studio. And right now I have like a Halloween theme going on. You can change them. I mean, you can customize every single bulb. So if it's, not some sort of holiday or something, you can have nice downlighting that, takes care of all your lighting needs for your house, front, back, wherever. You can turn them off in the back, turn them on in the front. And then on Independence Day, you put the Independence Day setting or make it red, white, and blue in the pattern that you want. And for Christmas, you got the Christmas lights. For Halloween, you've got Halloween lights. And it all is right there and so easy to operate. Absolutely incredible. You can get a free estimate right now for your home or your business. Just call 573-880-2547. That's 573-880-2547. Or go to the website and check them out on Facebook at Trimlight Semo. Trimlightsemo.com.
All right, it is Memorial Day weekend. We just got up to the farm. Job number one, feed the chickens. Let's go. There's one turkey, 2 turkeys. Yeah. All right, come on. To the chicken house. Okay, gotta feed the chickens. Here's what they eat. Look in here. Here, camera guy. Here we go. All right, chickens. Here we go. Who wants to eat?
Hey guys, welcome back to the farm, and I think it's time to check out the chicken house. All right, welcome to the chicken house. Let's see inside. Check this out. Look in the nest. Duck eggs, those will hatch in about 28 days, and we'll have 5 more ducks hopefully on the farm. So here's the pen. The ducks hang out here, the chickens hang out here. The door's normally open because they just wander around, but this is home base. And that little door there closes at 7 o'clock automatically, so everybody better be inside. So now you saw most of the animals. Next week, out to the field. We gotta do some work. Thanks for coming to the farm.
We are backstage at Point Fest, and Kevin from Candlebox joined. How are you, sir? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. So there is so much to talk about with you, and had the great fortune of being a chat with you a few weeks ago. But there's some things that I wanted to talk that we talked about then that I'd like to talk about again today. 25th anniversary of the Candlebox debut. Isn't that an amazing thing?
Licensed Plumbers, Hoffman Brothers is growing, and they want you on their winning team. They fix everything from leaky faucets to full system installs. They offer top pay in the industry, plus a sign-on bonus opportunity. That's right, a sign-on bonus. But wait, there's more. We're talking 5 weeks of paid time off, an 8% 401k match, a company van with gas, plus a phone, an iPad, all on them. They provide the tools, they provide the training. It's a year-round, family-friendly job with a fantastic company culture, plus bonus programs that'll keep your wallet happy. And you want to know why Hoffman Brothers is a place to be? The team is dedicated to excellence. They're always striving to provide the best possible service to their customers. They believe in treating everybody with respect, and they've committed to creating a positive work environment for their employees. Join Hoffman Brothers and be part of something special. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at HoffmanBros.com, HOFFMANN Bros.com. Hoffman Brothers is an independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
All right, it's Rizz, it's Jeff Burton backstage at Point Fest with Eric and Jeff from Stone Temple Pilots.
All right, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
You seem like you're like a morning radio show where you're all
A
amped
lot
up on caffeine.
Did you know I do a morning radio show?
do?
Yeah.
All right.
And a lot of cocaine.
Yeah. Hey.
Good morning. Actually, good afternoon. Hi.
It's kind of morning. That's why
To
I'm
me,
commenting
yeah.
on that. Yeah.
Still needs to be shot today.
You already did it.
No.
Dude, you're getting...
Don't lie in front of Tina.
You're getting straight on dementia, bro.
No.
Guys.
Tina, did you see him get shot today?
Yeah.
No.
Yep, I did. He was crying.
I did. I cried.
Didn't you see him cry? He was crying.
Oh, yeah, vaguely.
Brought to you by Friedrich HVAC Systems. Get serious about comfort and energy savings with Friedrich. Visit Friedrich.com.
All right, we're going to play 3 in 5, give away some prizes. We've got Cage Elephant tickets, we've got Megadeth tickets, we've got Falling in Reverse tickets, and we got tickets to go see Guar. Moon will give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win. Your choice of prizes. No ums or ahs to start your answer. We got the judges ready. Moon, are you ready?
I'm totally ready.
All right, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Let's go to Jake in Owensville. Good morning, Jake. Good morning. All right, Jake, are you ready to play 3 in 5? Yes, sir. And here we go.
All right, brother, name me 3 chocolate bars.
Milky Way, Snickers, Reese's,
Yes.
Kit Kat.
Gave 4.
Okay.
What?
Reese's is not a chocolate bar, is it?
No, we got Kit Kat in at the last minute, and I
Is
will
Kit
accept.
Kat a chocolate bar?
What do you
It is
think?
wafer bars.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I'll give him that. Okay, Reese's, I would push back on.
What is it? Because it's a peanut butter cup?
It's a peanut butter
It's still
cup.
a candy bar.
Chocolate bar.
It's not in bar form. It's a cup. It's in the name.
It's in the name.
But it's in the
I
candy
love
bar
it.
aisle, dude.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Started with a simple one that became not simple.
He got it though. Okay. Okay. And by the way, I'm not a judge.
I know. What are
so
you even doing right now?
You're right.
He's,
Jake?
he's in the audience yelling, at the ref.
Yeah, Jake.
It's
Here we go.
acceptable.
Yes.
Name 3 female superheroes.
Batwoman.
Killing it.
You
No.
named the best one.
Damn.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Can you name 3, Rafe?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, can I
Captain-
steal theirs? Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, Catwoman, the later Green Lantern. Thank you.
Wow.
Very impressed.
2 of them have
That is
woman in their
impressive.
name. It's like in their name.
Hulk
What
Woman.
about Cat Lady?
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk.
Cat Lady.
Cat Lady.
That's a different superhero.
She's right here.
Final,
Jean
final one, Josh. I'm sorry, Jake.
Name 3 different names for dances.
3 different names for dances.
Yeah, no.
Are you
Cha-cha
looking for,
slide.
like, the Macarena?
Macarena,
Yeah.
the tango.
I mean, 2-step.
The lambada, the forbidden
Was it
dance?
poorly worded? Shall we?
gone.
I'll be honest, I thought you were, yeah.
You thought I was looking for synonyms? Did I word that
like
poorly?
hop, like sock hop, ball. I thought you were looking for like synonyms for dances.
You know what? If he would have said that,
I'd have given it to him.
we
but
would have given it to him.
That's what my mind went there, but that doesn't mean that's just my brain.
Here's the thing, guys. Never repeat what Moon said. Just go into something.
Because that's a stall tactic.
Just do it. Just say whatever comes to your mind, and maybe it'll be right. Maybe you'll be off topic. Maybe we'll be generous.
Or maybe I messed up the wording, and we'll get to that after the buzzer.
Or maybe you'll get
That's-
canceled.
That's on Jake.
That could also happen.
That's
Or
on
you
Jake.
lose your family.
I apologize, Jake, if you thought I was looking for synonyms.
That's Jake's fault.
I apologize.
Josh, hello.
Hey.
All right, Josh. Let's go.
Name 3 different pieces of jewelry.
Necklace, bracelet, ring.
Nice.
Okay, what was the first one? Necklace.
Necklace, bracelet, ring.
Got it. All right, next.
Name me 3 different flowers.
Tulip, rose.
I can't say the S word.
Dump out.
Daisy.
You said the S word. That's your first warning.
Ooh, copy.
Josh.
Josh, you're on the radio.
All right, last one.
Okay, name 3 capital cities in Canada.
Toronto.
Get out of here. I couldn't name you 3.
Edmonton.
Saskatoon, is that a
Calgary.
Capital
Nice.
of what? What's Edmonton the capital of?
I don't know, man.
BC,
Edmonds.
British Columbia?
I have no clue.
I mean,
I don't even know
Wait,
if
is
Toronto's the
Edmont-
capital, to be honest with you.
Wait a minute. Is Edmonton a
It's a city.
City?
it's a very big city.
Vancouver.
Vancouver?
But is
Vancouver's a
Vancouver the
big city.
capital of
Toronto.
BC?
Don't know.
Do they even have capitals up there? Is it
I
just
don't think
cities?
so. I think it's just
blurred
people.
out.
I think it's just people.
Yeah, me too.
Montreal.
I love everybody
I
up
don't even
there.
think they're organized. They're not organized
That
in
is
any
the land
way.
of the free up there. We just do whatever.
Do you guys know the name? The capital of the country?
Ottawa, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
Hey, I'm from this country, dude.
hey, bro.
You know,
You
why
wanna
don't
say,
you ask some America
You're
questions?
going to be
Sorry,
asked about questions about the world.
John?
You're an earthling.
All right, John, here we go.
Okay, name 3 famous talk show hosts.
David Letterman, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
He got
If you
it.
would have said Scott Rizzuto, that would have been bonus points and an automatic
Did he say
win.
Jiminy
Scott
Kimmel?
Rizzuto.
He said Jiminy Kimmel.
Jiminy Kimmel.
He was
Yeah.
good, man.
Jimmy Cricket, yeah.
All right, John.
Name 3 specifically Italian desserts.
Gelato.
Oh, come on,
Tiramisu,
give me
dude.
cannoli, buddy. Give me cannoli.
Cannoli. Oh, the ricotta.
Give me cannoli. All right, final one, John.
Name me 3 Disney princes.
Eric. Oh, bye, guys. Have a great day.
Appreciate you trying.
See you later,
Bye,
Jimmy
John.
Kimmel.
Prince Eric.
The hottest prince of all time.
Jason in Mascoutah. Hello.
Happy birthday, Rizz.
Thanks, buddy. Here we go.
Name 3 hosts of reality TV shows.
Ryan Seacrest, Kevin Hart.
Joe Rogan.
That's a tough question. Oh, yeah, Joe Rogan did Fear Factor. That's right. Okay, next.
Name 3 major world religions.
Buddhism, Catholicism, and Muslim.
Nice.
Okay. Final one. Oh, I saw Rafe. Was there something there?
Nah, I'll let him have it.
Is it Christianity?
No, I think Catholicism. I just don't know if Muslim or Islam, but it's fine.
That's fine.
We're giving it to him.
Okay.
All right, final one.
Name 3 oceans of the world.
Pacific, Atlantic, Indian.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you were going to get him. All right,
Would
hang
you
on,
take
Jason.
Frank as well?
Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean?
Absolutely.
He's a great man.
Billy Ocean?
That's so good, dude.
All right, final contestant. Let's go to Kevin in O'Fallon. Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, happy birthday, Lern.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, Kevin, here we go.
Name 3 jobs considered to be white collar.
Carpenter, floor layer, bricklayer.
Well, those are blue-collar jobs normally, but hey, some of those people
Like
can
banker,
make a lot of money.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Nah,
You know what
you
I'm
got
saying.
your collars mixed up.
Financial advisor.
I don't wear a collar.
It's a collarless job.
Yeah, I don't even wear sleeves. Next.
Name 3 boy bands.
NSYNC, U2, Backstreet Boys.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hey.
You said you too?
Yeah, you could have said Beastie Boys, U2, full of boys.
Okay, I mean,
They have an album named Boy.
you too, of all the. Okay. I mean, Lern, yes.
I'm saying yes.
Tina?
Yeah.
Not listening.
Okay. Rafe?
Not listening. I'm going to go yes because that's the only way that I can justify U2's existence. Is that
Flabbergasted.
Okay.
Here we go.
Dare you?
Actually,
Dare you?
honestly, man, if I look at them as a boy band, I can tolerate them.
Yeah, the boy band's not coming out of
What
Bono.
a cutesy thing to say.
Trebek, just read the questions.
Make
Hey,
songs
Trebek
that
is
aren't
suck it,
judged
Trebek.
at all.
Trebek is
Suck it,
pissed.
Valjean.
You're pandering to idiots, and I don't like it.
Scott, what do you say? Oh, he's on the phone. All right. Final one there, Colton.
Whew. I gotta calm down.
Colton or Kevin?
He's so
Oh,
mad.
Kevin. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Name
The Colton's on another line.
Okay.
Name 3 superhero movies before the year 2000.
Batman, Batman 1, Superman 1, Spider-Man 1.
Okay, wait.
Batman.
Are you gonna
Hey,
give him that?
Batman won. Batman
Is that
won.
his third or second?
I don't know,
I
man. Just
don't
give him some
really
damn
remember.
tickets. This poor kid.
No, that was his third because he got jobs considered to be white collar in the Davis
yeah.
Blues.
Well,
Sorry, bro.
looks like there's going to be nobody to cage the elephant.
Now that was easier
You
than
could
you
have just
think.
said Batman 2.
That's what I'm saying. You could have gone Batman, then Batman Forever, then Batman and Robin, then Batman 2.
Superman, I mean, is an answer.
Batman.
Yeah, Superman for
Batman
sure.
won.
Answer, bro.
Superman won.
Well, listen,
Bricklayer.
tomorrow, get ready. We're playing Good or Gross.
Oh, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow we're playing the entire U2 catalog.
Been a while.
And you guys are going to come down and
Gross.
understand how
Songs
silly
of
you are.
Innocence, baby.
It's just
Oh, that's the one they gave everybody for free?
It's
Yeah.
just a fad
That
to
came out
hate
yesterday, like 20 years ago or whenever it was. That
You
was
know
the
what's
anniversary.
crazy about that? Is it's still 8 iPhones later. It's still in my freaking iTunes.
U2. No,
If I put
it's
my
not.
iTunes on shuffle, a U2 song will pop up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Show me.
Me too.
Me too.
Look,
Show
right
me.
here.
It's
Oh,
made the
I
jump.
deleted it.
Show
Malt
me.
Licky, baby. I'll show you right now.
Tina, I believe it's on your phone. These fellas, I don't.
Tina,
Dude, what are you doing
that
like
the
an
only
old
thing
man? What are you doing with your fingers right now?
Show me.
is that the only thing on your Apple Music? Because you do Spotify? Tina.
Look,
Guys, we'll be back to you in about 45
I have
minutes.
Rafe's. I have
he's
Rafe's
got Greek
album,
fire.
Rafe's comedy album, and then every U2 song.
That's true.
With
There it
the
is.
and
Oh,
it's
that's-
all on
that's
there.
cool that you got that.
I got it. There it is. It's
You
all
can't
mine.
get it off,
Yep.
dude.
Oh.
If you,
Point made.
You can get it off because I do not have it
I
anymore.
tried
You can
bleaching my
delete it.
phone. Nothing.
It's not a bad record.
I tried ivermectin.
It's not great.
I've done it all.
Yeah. It's not great. And if I put my Apple Music on shuffle and a song from that comes up, I go, back to
Infuriating.
Spotify.
Oh, I see the album cover and shiver.
Yeah, it's his son, right? Who's the guy who's hugging
Adam
Larry
Clayton,
Mullen?
right?
Yeah, Adam
Oh,
Clayton's
I thought
hugging
it-
his
I thought it was-
son.
All right, listen, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Rafe's going to get shot, and then we'll finish out with sports. 9:23, Tuesday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. Experience the thrill of nitro-fueled racing at the NHRA Midwest Nationals. Come see your favorite drag racers at WWT Raceway from September 27th to September 29th. Left lane block and a left-hand shoulder block due to a crash 70 eastbound at 270. I gave myself a headache from yelling. Phew.
See, that's why I always have a headache.
Right lane blocked and a right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle 270 northbound just after 44. Your point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 87. Right now it's 63 at the Point Studio.
We are backstage at Point Fest, and Kevin from Candlebox joined. How are you, sir? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. So there is so much to talk about with you, and had the great fortune of being a chat with you a few weeks ago. But there's some things that I wanted to talk that we talked about then that I'd like to talk about again today. 25th anniversary of the Candlebox debut. Isn't that an amazing thing at this point? How do you, as the guy that did it and was the key element in this, how do you look back and see the staying power of this thing? Because it's still a very relevant record.
I know, it's kind of crazy. I don't know, man. I wake up every day and I pinch myself that I've been fortunate enough to have this career, you know? I mean...
Ball season is back, and so is a chance to turn your football knowledge into cold, hard cash, baby. Underdog Fantasy is the game changer you've been waiting for. Over 1 million fans across 33 states joined the fun last year, and now it's your turn. With Underdog, you just pick higher or lower on your favorite player stats. Touchdowns, passing yards, you name it, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. And I'm a big football fan, and Underdog has completely changed the way I watch games. Not even football. You could do it with baseball. You could do it with the MLS, WNBA. The app is super easy to use, and signing up is a breeze. So if you're ready to put your football knowledge to the test, making picks on Underdog is simple, and signing up's even easier. Just download their mobile app or head to UnderdogFantasy.com and use promo code Rizz for a free pick'em entry on your first cash champions entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code Rizz for your free pick and deposit offer. Remember, Underdog Fantasy is for those 18 and over and only available in participating states. Terms apply. If you have any concerns about your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org. So what are you waiting for? Get in the game with Underdog Fantasy.
It's Donnie Fandango for 105.7 The Point, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be joined by Dan Auerbach, the frontman of the Black Keys. And Dan, we got a lot of stuff to talk about with a single and a new record coming, but I wanted to bring up a couple of things first that you have done in the last year that I just loved. And two of the things specifically, the covers record that the Black Keys did, I just adored because it introduced me to a bunch of songs that I didn't know, and I loved that. And then also, too, I know you produced the Robert Finley record, and I loved that one, too. I didn't know anything about that man until, I saw that you had worked with him. So I just kind of wanted to start things off by saying, man, I really appreciated both of those projects that you were obviously very deeply involved in.
Oh, man, thank you so much. That's great to hear. I mean, Robert Finley's the real deal. He's a Louisiana soul and blues singer, and he's touring. He's going to be touring all year. It's really exciting for him.
I will absolutely see that man. I mean, it was like, because as I'm listening to that record, I'm thinking to myself, why did I not know of this man before? Why do I have to live under a rock? You know what I mean? Like, it was that kind of, why haven't I been able to be a fan of this guy sooner?
Oh man, he is just like next level. He just like shines on the stage. It's crazy.
Cannot wait. Well, let's get back to Black Keys stuff. And we just got the brand new songs from you guys, Wild Child, all right? And I love it. Now, listen, I've always thought that there was a really awesome groove in all of the Black Keys songs for the most part. But this one, I would even consider it funky, as a matter of fact. Would you yourself, the creator of that song, call it funky, sir?
I would definitely call it funky.
Yeah.
Or maybe funky with an O, funky.
Oh, that's even another level. But I do, man, like there is just a little bit of that sort of infusion in there that really, I think, differentiates it. What was this like the first song that was recorded? Was this one of the last ones that was written? How did this come about, when it comes to the rest of the album?
I think the record is pretty varied. There's songs on there that are like the first take, just like super raw. Improvisation, like we just left all the mistakes in there. But Wild Child, we probably took the longest to construct. We had a different chorus, and we ended up going back and changing it.
Good for the kiddos of SSM Health Cardinal Glennon. That is something that you want to do, right? We want to help out the kids and make sure that they get the life-saving care that they could need from something as crazy as maybe they have an accident, they go to the trauma center over there, or maybe there's something else more long-term going on. The kids at Cardinal Glennon get the help that they need from the professionals over there because of very generous donors like you. And when Cardinal Glennon does something like the Glennon Gallop, which is coming up here soon, this is a perfect way for you to get some fun out of donating some money to those kids to support the Donnie Pediatric Center at SSM Health Cardinal Glennon. It's coming up on Saturday, September 21st at the August Busch Polo Fields in Defiance. And essentially, it's a 5-hour party. It starts at 12 and people tailgate, ends at 5. And it's a polo match where you can go out there, you can stomp all the divots, and it's a party for a purpose. So if you've been looking to donate somewhere lately, you've been thinking, all right, how can I help out some kids? Go to glennon.org/gallop.
Wake up! Cause when you gotta go on a table, and then you gotta go on a table, and then you gotta sit on a table, and then you trust in my sip and slide. That's System of Downs. Chop suey.
Is our guest on the phone?
There's some guy named Bert on the phone.
Oh.
Bert.
Hopefully
That's the guy who's supposed to be calling, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the machine, Bert Kreischer on the phone.
Hey, man.
That was well played, gentlemen. That was well played.
Well, we're expecting a call from Bert Cummings, too, so we're not sure.
Oh, okay, good.
It's funny. I told my son yesterday, I was like, hey, I have one of my favorite comedians on the show tomorrow. He goes, awesome, you have Kevin Hart on. I go, damn it.
My daughters and I saw Jumanji, the first one, for the first time, and I was like, I got out and I was like, God, I want to text Kevin and tell him how great that movie was. And they're like, Kevin who? I said, Kevin Hart. And they go, you know Kevin Hart? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, Dad, come on, you don't have to lie to us. I was like, no, I know Kevin Hart. And they're like, Dad, how would he know a guy like you? I was like, he's a comedian, right? And they're like, yeah, but he does big shows. I'm like, oh my God.
Do your kids think you're cool?
No, not at all. Not even remotely. Not even remotely.
Really? So, you have a lot of very famous friends, and they're not impressed?
Well, first of all, my daughter's not a friend. My oldest
roof damage, your insurance company already paid you out, but you need a roofer that's going to give you an estimate. Call the Happy Roof Company. Do you need help with insurance paperwork on your damaged roof? Well, the Happy Roof Company can help you out. Did your insurance claim get denied, but after a hailstorm, all your neighbors got new roofs except for you? Call the Happy Roof Company. If you have a leaky roof, an old roof, a damaged roof, or your roof is crazy ugly, or you want a metal roof, the Happy Roof Company should be your first call. If you call today, they'll have somebody out to look at your issue within 24 hours. They do residential roofing. They do commercial roofing. They only use the best products, 10-year labor warranty on all shingle roofs, over 50 years combined experience roofing, siding, gutters. Financing is available, and they have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. And they are not storm chasers. Not going to be rolling up and down the street on a hoverboard, telling you lies. No, this is a local St. Louis company headquartered in Sunset Hills. 100% of the market is in the St. Louis and St. Louis surrounding areas. It's the Happy Roof Company. 314-665-3001. That's 314-665-3001. Online at thehappyroof.com.
The great battles of our time. Man versus nature, intellect versus instinct.
burrito versus butthole. Here in this fortress of solitude, we reflect and ponder tough questions about life and ourselves. And the toughest question of all may be, what do I wish I could accomplish before I die? Mine eyes have seen the glory.
Happy birthday, Rizz.
You know, I believe him when he says that. Like, it's so, like, heartwarming. George
I love
Wallace.
following him on Instagram. He's a good one.
All right, so before we shoot Rafe with the airsoft gun, I think we need to recap, Moon, the Pick'em Challenge. So we did lose week 1. We did lose week 1 to the fast lane. We lost by 5. Fine. But as far as the person who was the worst out of both teams, the official dunce of the week is Andrew Marsh. Congratulations. That's a new thing. The dunce of the week, the worst picker of both teams, Andrew Marsh. Yes, you are handsome, but week 1, you were stupid.
Yep. Congratulations on being hot, but that doesn't get you anything here.
Nope. Nope, not with this competition. The winner for the fast lane this week was
Anthony Stalter with 14.
Anthony's 14 out of 16. Damn, that is.
Jeez.
Didn't Rivers have 14 too?
Rivers also had 14, yes.
That's like Mensa test
So
level.
Rivers and Stalter, congratulations to both of them. 14 out of 16 picks correct.
Damn.
That's amazing. That's God tier, as the kids would say.
That's on God.
That's God tier picks. Even God didn't go 14 for 16.
No,
Real talk.
16 is God tier. 16 out of 16.
Even-
you can go, if it's possible to go perfect, you go perfect. And that's how could you?
Even God didn't see Cincinnati getting
Wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
beat
all right.
week 1.
So the winner of week 1 for the Rizz Show was...
You telling me Jesus couldn't hit a curveball? I won this week with 13 in this room. Kerry Davis also had 13. BK also had 13. King Scott also had 13.
Yeah. Okay, well done, fellas.
Then under that, Lern with 11.
Lern, okay.
Scott Rizzuto with 11.
Yeah.
Rafe Williams with 11.
But with the tiebreaker...
The tiebreaker system with a difference of 14 points in the overall score guess between Lern and Rafe. Rafe loses.
Sorry, buddy. So...
Are you?
You must... I am.
He looks sorry.
He does.
He looks really sorry.
I'm sorry, buddy. I hate to see anybody in pain.
Yeah.
Aww.
But Rafe must face the consequences for losing week number 1.
Yeah.
So up
Let the
against
ass
the wall.
divots begin.
You're about to
Week 1 already.
the wall.
I'm already looking at 2 shots next time.
Well, if there is a next time, you could not come in last week.
Yeah, remember, I'm still here, so you'll be all right.
Okay.
Tina, you want to shoot him?
I'm
Tina,
shooting
you
him.
are the guest this morning.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get him. I've never done this. Let's go.
Hop up.
Hang on, I got to get on live here.
Yeah,
Okay,
get him
we're gonna
live.
Instagram this.
Okay, your line. Is it this one? Yes, this is your line.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna toe to the line.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna connect this and then
Okay.
go ahead. I would get down on one knee.
Okay.
It's chambered?
That's chambered.
Okay.
Okay, Tina, you want to count it down,
Take your
Moon?
butt out. You got wrinkles.
Count it down, Moon.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, man. Woo, boy.
Think you get
Sorry, babe.
shot.
Pretty good stuff, though, right? That was cool.
How do you feel?
I mean, you know,
Damn.
good. Feel powerful.
Do you feel powerful? That's something, right? It does something
I'll
to
be
you.
honest. I
Yeah.
do feel a bit powerful.
You?
I didn't want to.
You've been waiting a long time to assault me.
Didn't want to feel this good, but
You're feeling it.
It's pretty good.
I feel incredible.
All right.
Yeah. Does anybody have a cigarette?
One of the books, Rafe. Week 1 is officially
Week 1's done. Forced my own life partner to carry out the sentence.
Yeah.
Heartless.
Adds a little more
Heartless.
sting to it, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit sad.
I'm
Good
sure
job,
she
Tina.
probably liked a little part of it, though.
Yeah, look at her. She's glowing.
Probably like, talk to me about closing them cabinets one more time.
Yeah, dude. Tell me to close the cabinet one more time, bro. You're going to get rocked.
All right, here's
Airsoft
sports.
gun at home.
All right, Moon. What do we got?
Sports brought to you by 19 Crimes Snoop Dogg Smooth.
Hell
the
yeah.
silky red blend wine to kick back, relax, and enjoy. Well, I'll just mention the Sunday game. After letting 5 runs in the first inning, the Cardinals struggled to catch up, ending their series against the Mariners with a 10-4 loss. St. Louis City SC was unbeaten in its past 4 Major League Soccer games, tossing the Leagues Cup, and has only lost once in the past 8 games. But these draws will keep us at the bottom of the table, and that's where we are again after a disappointing 2-2 draw against a terrible New England Revolution. They're improving on the field. They really are. They are a better team, but just not in the standings. There were some real chances the team looked good, actually. We just couldn't finish. It was frustrating, albeit exciting match to watch. And we'll break it all down on Soccer 101 later this week in the next 2 days. So be sure and subscribe wherever you get podcasts as we push to try to get into the playoffs with very, very little time to do so. It was such an intense, weird match that you and I were watching the New England Revolution coach
go nuts
on the refs, calling him a coward, saying they didn't have balls. Like, I mean, he was going after the refs. No huevos.
So there is a chance for City SC to make the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, but like we're rooting on a whole bunch of teams to do awful, and then we just have to win.
Well, it is worth mentioning that the St. Louis Cardinals have been officially eliminated from the playoffs, correct?
Yeah. That I haven't read,
that is,
but
yes, they are officially.
It's gotta be, right?
They are officially eliminated from the playoffs, so go Cards.
Angel Reese has had an amazing rookie season, but it's come to an end 2 weeks early because of an injury. Even though she will miss the final 6 games of the regular season, she still set a record for consecutive double-doubles in the WNBA and a rookie record for total double-doubles. This is in addition to having the most rebounds ever in the history of the WNBA, so congratulations to her.
How many missed shots, though?
Stop it, Burton.
No, he would say set shots. No, I'm actually legit, like missed shots.
He would ask about layups.
Because they're saying, like, it's either her or Caitlin Clark getting the Rookie of the Year, and it's not even close. It should be Caitlin Clark.
Well, she's in the talks still. She's setting records, man. It's pretty cool. Dallas Cowboys made Dak Prescott the highest paid player in all of NFL's history. On Sunday, the Cowboys announced that Dak had been signed to a 4-year contract extension worth $240 million, of which $231 million is freaking guaranteed. He becomes the highest paid player in NFL history with an average yearly payout of $60 million per year. He also receives an $80 million signing bonus, which is also the largest in league history. So that's crazy. Opening slate of games for the 2024 NL season is now done. Thrilling day of action on Sunday, most of which we mentioned yesterday. But I do have to mention that the 49ers did spoil Aaron Rodgers' return to the Jets, return to the Jets in a dominant win. 49ers 32, Jets 19. I'm Moon, and that's your sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it. All
right, one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. Hey, tomorrow, the Rizz Show, we are heading out to the racetrack for the Rizz Olympics, event number 1, going to the Carplex. But you should be heading down to the track on September 27th, 28th, and 29th for the NHRA Midwest Nationals, returning to Worldwide Technology Raceway. That means it's time for ground-pounding, nitro-burning, 10,000 horsepower rocket ships at more than 335 miles an hour. And this only happens once a year, and it's the record-setting event you can't miss. It all kicks off with a return to Friday night qualifying sessions, and there's nothing cooler than header flames under the lights. Worldwide Technology Raceway also has new grandstands, a new racing surface, and more enhancements that you need to see for yourself. So go to www.raceway.com for tickets and race information, and you will see the legendary stars like Smoke himself, Tony Stewart, Ron Capps, Antron Brown, and Brittany Force right here at your hometown track. The NHRA Midwest Nationals, September 27th, 28th, and 29th at Worldwide Technology Raceway. It's brought to you in part by Illinois Tourism and Downstate Tourism.
Never been sure. Paps, be good to your daughters. That's how you know to be good. 'Cause some will turn to mommies when others will be daughters and dads. That's how your brothers can be mothers too. That was John Mayer. Daughters.
Encourage you, or maybe somebody you know, to become an install floor layer with the Carpenters Union. There is a huge need right now for install floor layers with the Carpenters Union. And as a member of the union, you or that person you know that you're going to be the hero and suggest this to is going to have more than a job. We're talking about a career here with excellent classroom and on-the-job training, hands-on creative work in a lucrative industry, meaning you're going to continue to have opportunities to learn and enjoy fantastic benefits and to make money towards your pension. Now, you can apply to become an install floor layer with the Carpenters Union today on the website, apply.ficstl.org. That's apply.ficstl.org. And once you get started, you start making money right away. As you learn, you earn, and that is a beautiful thing. So begin that new career today. Apply.ficstl.org. Again, that's apply.ficstl.org.
All right, first big summer show of 2018. We've got 30 Seconds to Mars and Wellesley Arms and Walk the Moon and K-Flay. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's really great to see you. I got to tell you this, though, kind of changing up the interview from where I thought it was going to go. I want to know about the fitness regime in which that you have, how you do it out there when it's 105 degrees, because I need to.
Okay, so we've just started something. We're calling it Witness the Fitness.
Okay.
It's good branding, right?
Right.
We're off to a good start. But basically, like, with a tour like this too, we have a lot of downtime.
Sure.
So we're trying to take like times when we could do bad things and do good things.
Oh, very good. So you're just kind of keeping yourself busy, more or less.
Sort of.
But then also doing something very good for your mind and for your body as well.
Exactly, because I feel like one of the things, there's like a weird cycle that can happen on tour where you get locked into this like never changing like Groundhog Day thing.
Sure.
And this is a good way to disrupt that potentially damaging cycle.
Absolutely so. But I mean, and also too, though, I mean, you're kind of able again to do something for the body as well as
and it's good for the mind.
Yeah.
It's very good for the mind.
You don't do well with downtime, I'm assuming. Like as far as like you get bored, probably super easy on this.
I do get pretty bored, yeah.
Well, what do you do like when you're not working, when you're not touring? I assume I know.
NinjaBling.com, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show. I know it's September. But it is time to start talking about the holidays. If you're looking to pop the question this holiday season, go to Mort's Rich Jewelry, and let's start designing that ring. Because you don't want to wait till the last moment. You don't want to go to one of these, street-level mall jewelers where you're going to get, a piece that is one of a million.
Yeah, well,
you want to go one of a kind.
I think if you're buying a gift, too, there's two things you're concerned about, right? One is peace of mind knowing that you made the best decision for you.
Yeah, of course.
And then the second one is making sure that the receiver of the gift is going to be happy for a lifetime. And you're going to be a freaking hero in their eyes. So both of those things are covered by Morris Royce. Neither of those things are covered by the other places, the chain stores, the mall stores, the street-level places. You're not going to get that. So if you're looking for peace of mind and you're looking to be a hero, Morris Royce is the only place to go.
Oh, man, you got to make an appointment. Go to NinjaBling.com, get the phone number, get the address, make an appointment, see what we've been talking about for so long now. They've been around for 40 years. Morris Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels and not the shaft. Yeah, I got to say once again, thanks to Herb Equipment for bringing some toys up here to Rizz Farm. And we got to do some mulching. So Mike and Chad here brought a tractor with them. And check this out. It says Captain Rizz on the side. All right, so we're going to use this to get the mulch from and it's going to go into the trailer. So I don't know how to use this thing. So who's going to show me how to operate this fine piece of machinery?
I got you covered, Rizz. This is a 3046R John Deere 46 horsepower tractor. Hop on in, man.
All
I can
right.
give you a little rundown of everything.
Where's the air conditioner?
That's as fast as you go. It's as the
Okay.
wind in your hair.
Okay.
Hey, the first thing you got to do is give it a crank over.
So I turn the key.
Whoa! At that point, that selective control valve, which is that lever right there, that'll operate that front loader. Pull back, that'll raise.
Season is here. I just got shot in the butt for the first time for losing the challenge, and you know what that means. With the first airsoft shot to the butt, that means fall is just around the corner. And with cooler temps on the way, it's time to make sure your home is ready for the drafty winter. And if you've been dealing with a drafty house all summer, don't wait. And these crazy hot days have been making your AC work overtime, or you just got bad insulation. Now is the perfect time to upgrade with Universal Windows Direct, proud partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. Before the cold weather hits, their exclusive Super Spacer tech makes the windows perform better, last longer, and keeps your home comfy no matter what the temperature is. Plus, they back it all up with a true lifetime warranty, plus 20 years to the next homeowner, because you're paying it forward like that Haley Joel Osment kid in the movie with Kevin Spacey that nobody remembers. So call Universal Windows Direct today at 314-334-2522, and for every 2 windows you buy, you get 2 free. There's no limit. Plus, you get 60 months free financing, no interest paid for 5 years. That's a great deal. For the last windows you'll ever need, go right now to UWD.com, and like me, you will be saying, I love my windows!
Oh, hello, my name is Jeff from the Rizzuto Show, and I'm standing here underneath the beautiful Hubbard sign. This is our, quarter mile, whatever it is, to keep clean, and because I lost real or fake again, I have to clean up the highway. So we're here at 270 in Olive, and I'm gonna go clean up the highway, so enjoy. Hope they made it home okay. When's the break? There's a room key from the Hilton. I wonder what guy threw this out of his car window on the way home.
Finally back at school, and now it's time to assess the damage from all that summer fun. Remember the kid up the street had the ice cream cone and he got ice cream on the rug? Or remember when the dog dragged its butt across the rug? You know, the kids are bringing outside, inside. So it's time to get Zero Res in there. Zero Res is the healthy way to get your home feeling fresh and clean again. Even if your house doesn't look dirty, you need to call Zero Res to get all the dust, dander, and bacteria. All that stuff is living and breeding in your carpet. Zero Res will clean up the pizza spills, the puppy piddles, and you get the yuck out of your air ducts as well. So call Zero Res and get your entire room, get your entire home cleaned from St. Louis's ultimate carpet cleaner, and 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at $129, and also get those air ducts cleaned. $75 off that air duct cleaning this month with Zero Res. Don't DIY it. Call the pros. 314-474-2020 or book online anytime at ZeroResSTL.com and say you want the Rizz Show special. Spelled backward or forward, it's spelled the same at Zero Res.
By the one and the only Brent Smith of Shinedown.
I forgot how that song goes. All I heard was ding, 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 ding. I'm like, what are the actual words?
I don't think anybody actually knows.
Is that girls?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
There we go. That is some 80s.
You know what? We
That
got
is
to bring it back
hardcore.
for the weekends, right?
Okay.
The holiday weekends. So we got Brent Smith, Shinedown. It's a Point Big summer show. Couldn't be more excited to have you guys, Jelly Roll, back in St. Louis.
Yep. And John Harvey for the first time.
And John Harvey. It's going to be insane. So this is the Planet Zero World Tour.
It
and,
is.
You know, I'm not supposed to play favorites, but I'm a little obsessed with the album.
Cool.
A little obsessed with it. Now, what I think makes this album so interesting and so cool is that every few songs, there's a Siri type AI
Siren.
voice. Siren.
That's her
Okay,
name.
can you tell me a little bit about Siren?
I can tell you how it was born, the dynamic of this album, because our last record was Attention, Attention, which was a story album and was always meant to be conceptual. We did not set out to make a conceptual piece again with Planet Zero. It just kind of fell into place. But, you know, we wrote this album in the midst of a pandemic.
Sure.
And there was a lot of things going on in the United States. There was a lot of things going on in the entire world. And I just remember getting to Charleston with Eric Bass, our bass player, who's also the producer, engineer, and the mixer of Planet Zero.
The brain.
Yep. And I remember it was like June of 2020, and he just looked at me, and it was pretty early on in the writing process, but he just said, it feels like we're on Planet Zero right now. And so it just opened up a floodgate of emotions and very, very thought-provoking ideas, and a lot of the subject matter were things that we had never tackled before, but very rarely does an artist and an audience and a world, not just a country, experience something like a pandemic for the first time. At least in our generation, the last one was 100 years ago. And so we're all in the same playing field. And we had to write about what was going on, but we also needed to make sure that we talked about the road forward. And the only way, I don't care who you are, the only road forward is together.
Amen.
You can have opinions, you can have disagreements and all those types of things, you know, and nurture those elements with each other as human beings, but we are much stronger together. So it's a very ferocious record, but it's also a very triumphant record.
Absolutely, and I think that siren voice kind of, it says the quiet part out loud, what we're all thinking, and it really puts it in the forefront. And I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Daylight is Shinedown's 19th #1.
It's insane.
How does that feel?
Not real.
You know, cleanup on job sites is the worst part of the job. You know, contractors, make it easy on yourself. Get your dump trailer, fill it with all that scrap from the job site, drive it on the scale at Scrap Mart Metals, and let them recycle it for you. Plus, bonus, walking away with some nice cash in your pocket. And you don't need to be a contractor to take advantage of Scrap Mart. I've seen it. If you have scrap in your garage, on your property, take it to Scrap Mart Metals. They'll take copper wire and brass and stainless steel, aluminum, cans, batteries, electric motors, steel, cast iron. Unlike the other guys, Scrap Mart is clean, it's safe, it's very convenient. Locations in Valley Park right at 141 and 44, Peevely and Jonesburg. Drive right there on the scale. You see the scale weights for you. Everything's on the up and up, nothing shady. Scrap Mart has been offering top dollar payouts for all your scrap metals since 2011. Recycle smart at Scrap Mart. ScrapMartMetals.com, ScrapMartMetals.com.
And here's something that I firmly believe, and we're just going to start the interview here because it just seems like a good place to pop off. But I want the artist to do what the artist wants to do. If you want to make 5 radio songs in a row, great. If you want to make 5 fan tracks in a row, great, because I feel like it's your art. So who the hell are we to tell you when it needs to be a radio single or when it needs to be this or that? It needs to be whatever the hell you're feeling, whenever the hell you're feeling it.
Yeah, and you're right. It froze a little bit. Popular Monster was not supposed to be a radio song, by the way. As you could tell, the bridge is like death metal, almost like the scream and stuff. I was like, okay, the rest of the song is like sick. I was like, this is never going to be on the radio. Let's put double kick in the let's make the bridge the craziest thing you've ever heard. And lo and behold, it went straight to #1, went platinum, and I was like, wow, that's. And then they came to me, dude. Wow. So then after that, I found a formula, you know, and there's like this formula, and it worked, and it's what I wanted it to do. And you're absolutely right. You let the artist do whatever they want, and you know, and you don't. It's like the opposite of selling out almost. Like I did what I wanted to do, and it worked. You know, I love that. So it's brilliant.
Absolutely, and also too, Ronnie, I think this whole sellout thing, it to me, man, like. everybody's trying to eat and everybody's trying to make their best art. So I feel like that sellout label that gets thrown around from time to time is largely completely unfair and most of the time total bull. And so, you know, like I just want the artist to do what the artist wants to do, because ultimately in the end, it's going to be better musically when you guys are able to feel it, right?
I'll tell you what, yeah. Would you hold a Pepsi in a commercial for $1 million?
Would I? Oh, I drink Pepsi. Yeah. I would hold up one with Diet Pepsi for $1 million. Are you kidding? Tomorrow, Ronnie, are you offering? Because if you are, I'm accepting.
Of course. Yes. It's like usually people are like, you're a sellout, would literally do the same thing. They're insane. Right. If someone's like, you want $1 million? Here's a Pepsi. Hold it in a commercial. Sure. Well, there's certain things I wouldn't do. I don't want to compromise my integrity, but of course I'm going to do that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, here's a question for you. As you know, man, as I look at it from my point of view, the band is massively successful by all metrics, by ticket sales, by streams, by all of those things, man. Like this is a big band. But at this point in your career, Ronnie, as an artist and as a musician, what is success to you? What you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Is it a #1 song? Is it a sold out show? What is it to you at this point in your career that you view success?
I would say, which the perfect question to ask right now, because last night I just saw Artist of the Year Billboard were #1. Oh, and guess who #2 is?
Metallica.
Yeah, dude. That's it, dude. Dude. So, and people are like, well, Metallica's old, dude. Yeah, cool, I guess. I'm like, well, you don't see Bring Me the Horizon up there, and they're huge, and I like the band, and that's my competition. So it's saying something. So Stranger Things is definitely much bigger than my band, and TikTok is all.
Dean Williams is jumping out of a plane, and it's all because of the progress that he has made with his goals in mind. From Victory Men's Health, he's never been or looked healthier. And this could be you too. You could also be jumping out of planes and making life goals happen. And that's just one of the benefits of having a partner like Victory Men's Health, whether it is for something hormonally going on, got to get those hormones all lined up, or if you have, weight goals, whether it is to put on more weight, more muscle mass, or possibly to lose some weight, whatever your goals are, right? This is your life. You get one life. How are you living it? And I want to check in with my guys that listen to The Point, because I don't know how many people in your life are asking you how your mental health are. You know, your mental health is, how your physical health is. You got gut issues. Are you regular? Are you getting enough fiber? Probably not. You're probably slamming back a Monster Energy drink right now, and that's the only hydration your body's going to have for the next 24 hours. And we got to do better, all right? So do better with Victory Men's Health, victorymenshealth.com.
Backstage at Point Fest, and I'm completely honored to be joined by Ed from Live. This is one of my childhood dreams, to always talk to you every time you're in town.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Been following you. I was telling your tour manager, I've been following you guys since, and I'm sorry if nobody out there cares, but I'm going to walk down memory lane with you. MTV 120-minute tour, Springfield, Missouri.
All right, so what do we got going tonight?
Tonight, don't watch the debate. Come see me at the 2 Hill. BBC Arts Hour in St. Louis. I also am going on.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I'm going global. So come to that show. Don't watch a debate. And then I'm going on tour fall 2024. Go to my website for dates, tinadball.com. And also check out my YouTube, because I just started doing some fun stuff with my character Svetlana on there. Love ya.
And the Slop City Podcast.
And Slop City Podcast.
And if you need links to all that stuff, we put them on our socials at RIZZ Show.
Thanks, Rizz fam. Love y'all.
Moon.
September 21st, Teenage Dirtbags and Lane Narrows out at Oxfest. It's a charity show. It's awesome. It's freaking sweet. It's down at the Washington, Missouri, at the Washington Fairgrounds, I believe, right? And it was a great show last year, and they've added Lane Narrows this year, so it's going to be even freaking better. So if you're on the west side of things, come to that show. And then later that day, the Teenage Dirtbags and the Alabama Dirtbags will be out in Belleville doing their Oktoberfest. We go on stage at 6. We'll play 6 to 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Full day of dirtbags.
Yeah, I'll just piggyback on everything. Go see Tina tonight. Go see us at Oxfest. Follow me at Learn versus Radio. I'll share all this stuff.
Rafe, Dean Williams.
Yes, go see my gal tonight at the 2 Hill for the BBC. She's gone global. I'm very proud of you. You're going to crush it tonight. I love you very much.
Thanks, babe. Love you too.
Tape the debate. You can get angry after you watch her.
Yes.
And then if you're looking to get angry right now, check us out on the number 2 show in about 5 minutes.
Right on.
Yes, number 2 show on the Points YouTube page, 15 minutes with me and Craig Gass.
Craig Gass.
He's right there. Wait a minute. Woo! What?
He's on.
He's the surprise. And you can't keep your mouth shut.
He's on
I
King
didn't know we had
Scott's
a
back.
surprise. I just looked over. I go, oh my God, King Scott has changed into Craig Gass.
It's not. No, it's Mike Lindell from My Pillow.
Yeah, it's so funny. I had no idea until you said something.
Well,
That's the
neither did
lawsuit.
I.
would have gone to King Scott.
Mike Lindell from My Pillow here. He used to smoke crack cocaine, and you know what Tina was saying is right. You know that debate's already been pre-taped in a bunker, and I got proof of that and everything. You know, King Scott, he doesn't. Have you noticed how unusual his hair is? I think he's hiding the ballots from the 2020 election.
What?
And I can prove it, but his plug is at King Scott Rules. That's not real hair. I love crack cocaine.
All right, thank you, Mike Lindell and King Scott. All right, we'll leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day brought to you by Hot Shots from Fisk, Missouri. Stephanie Catt is our
Stephanie.
Teamers Member of the Day. And Stephanie wants to hear this song. Here it is. Join us on the number 2 show in about 10 minutes. Done and next. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.
Bye.